work because like in my office I don't have a window, so I go to like Times Square live camera to see if it's raining outside and shit.
That's funny. Did you see the topics?
No.
Yeah, you can't open.
Do you understand like what's written?
I thought that was apple cider.
Have you looked at the doc?
No, the bottle. The bottle.
Alright.
Yo, this is 10%.
That shit's strong.
Yeah, I know. That's why I got
Alright,
it.
so do you understand what's written?
Yeah, why wouldn't I? What?
Like, you know how hood gets...
It's because I'm white?
No, like how
That's
hood gets
pretty
certain
much it.
things or races. You know, like how neighborhoods get...
Alright, we could. Yeah, I mean, I think I do.
Okay.
So I'm only on for like half of this, right?
Why?
He has to do work.
Yeah, like
What the...
What?
you expecting me to be there for the whole thing?
Why not?
I came to show him and do that.
Why
Like,
you can do it after?
Nah, I don't want to.
Yo, you could do it during the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that during the podcast.
Why not?
You get up and.
It's arts and crafts.
You mean like I can get up and then?
It's called
You could just do that shit right here.
I'm not gonna do it right here.
It's
nah.
improv.
Yeah,
I'm
wow.
not gonna do it right here. I'm
Why?
gonna just get up. Come on, chill, son. I didn't.
You mean to tell me you wore that hat not
I
expecting
wore
to be
because I wanted to. I ain't wore because I was gonna.
Yeah,
be
but to
in a
stunt.
podcast.
He wants to get the hose after this.
Right.
You have to flex on him somehow.
If he would have stayed with the same outfit he had on before with the fucking half sleeve.
If you ain't half sleeve, don't at me.
You said that to a girl with one arm.
Why not?
Yeah, I
If
remember
you
that
ain't
girl.
half sleeve, don't jack me. What girl? The Best Buy one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was handicapped.
She had one arm.
Well, she was
She was
bad.
fired.
Can you pause it?
Yeah,
Breaking niggas on the dance floor.
really.
Yeah.
Well, I would have challenged her.
Mm-hmm.
You can't use your arms.
I still would have challenged her.
Not good.
If you ain't amplitude, don't at me.
Are we good?
We good.
Yeah, we gotta edit that shit.
No, we don't.
That shit was like 10 minutes.
Nah, not even.
No, you can't play. You work, you on the clock.
Anyways, welcome you out of welcome to the Neapolitan Ice Cream Podcast. It's your usual homies, Christian, Joe, and Will here. And once again, we are happily, cordially proud,
Blessed.
yes, to
Honored.
have
Nia
Privilege.
the one, the only back, Jay Jurgens,
Jahim, yeah.
Jay Henry.
JJ Henry, yeah.
JJI Henry.
JJ, yeah. There
You already know
JJ
who it
Henry.
is.
You see the hat.
You see
Y'all
the,
niggas is all
you see
talking
the
over each
beard
other.
flexing on him.
Anyway,
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How you?
Great. Not as good as you though.
Because of the hat? That's
Yeah.
why? Alright.
Do you put stuff in the little flap in the on
I
the top?
could. I could. This is my
You should get a
second time
feather.
wearing this shit.
No, get like a playing card, like
He needs-
Gambit.
He needs like an eagle feather, even though they're illegal. That's the great. That's the dope shit.
I'll get
about
like one of them pigeon feathers that are, you know, in the
it.
Bronx.
Pigeon.
They don't get no more in New York than that.
You put a pigeon feather in your.
I ain't gonna lie, that's nasty.
That's gross.
Yeah.
How's the rest of y'all doing?
I bust my ass the other day and ripped my face open, so
Some
I'm
light.
alright though.
Sunlight. Now you good though?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Battle scars.
All right.
Word,
It's
bro.
rough out
I
here in the
heard chicks
streets.
dig scars, so yeah, I'm out here earning these shits.
Soldier in the streets.
Yeah. I don't know what y'all be doing, but I'm out here.
I ain't falling.
Damn. You ain't slipping?
I ain't tripping.
You need to chill. I've been chilling too. I've been busy.
With what?
Trying to get my paper straight.
How so?
Working.
Shut
That's fair.
Working. Trying to get some other business lined up.
You're like what?
The side hustle.
Trying to like get my actual like creative career going. So I'm trying to like put together like a website and shit for myself. Trying to think about ways I could actually create like content for me and what kind of content I want to do and just brainstorming all that.
That answers my question now.
What?
What?
I was curious. I
Oh.
was checking, like, what this nigga be doing?
No, I've been working like
Alright.
legit.
Like, what do y'all be doing when y'all not on Xbox or not at work?
No, I've been like working hard and I'm doing renovations where I'm at too. But
Been on URL TV.
yeah, no. Oh, there's an event tonight.
You going?
Uh-uh. It's women rapping.
Oh.
Damn.
I'm out here to meme. Female rappers.
Just take that
Check
shit
the
off. Not VOD though. No, it's like they're doing some men versus women battle rap
I
joint.
ain't hear it. What?
And you're not
Has
gonna
a
rap?
woman never beat a man in battle rap?
Probably.
Depends who you ask. I'm sure.
I'm not talking about, like, what's her name?
Walling
Roxanne,
out? Oh,
Roxanne and all that. Fucking 80s. Roxanne. not
I'm
talking
sure
about that
Rhapsody's probably bodied a few dudes.
shit. Yo, niggas don't know. Rhapsody was part of a rap crew back in the Two Dope Boys days called Cooley High.
I remember that.
Never seen them again.
I never.
I
heard of
missed the
that.
Two Dope Boys era.
Yeah, I think that's when music was at its peak for me.
For
That's
me,
when
yeah.
that's when I was excited to wake up. Like, oh shit, what dropped?
That whole mixtape era was
Yeah.
like my golden.
Big Sean, Wale, Wiz. Yeah, nigga. Mac Miller in them.
Word.
Yeah, nigga. It's over there.
Yes, sir. So you heard the man. We got Jahim J, J.I. Henry with us back again. Jahim, anything you want to tell the people? Any updates since last time you spoke to the good people of the Neapolitan Ice Cream Podcast?
I'm still doing the same shit.
That's right. Fucking make money.
It's pretty much it, man. I mean, made a little bit of money, but not that much. So.
You know, people don't get enough credit for doing the same shit.
Depends what you're doing.
Well,
Yeah.
but at least you ain't fall off.
True.
Damn.
No, I mean, there's been
That's
times.
shots.
Nah, so wait, look at it. You know, you don't get enough credit. People be falling off on shit. For those who stay consistent, stay determined.
Yeah.
Exactly.
People
See?
get distracted, basically.
I did some new old shit
What?
recently. I got back on Tinder, niggas.
How's that going?
It's alright. I just realized I didn't realize how much it mattered, but I definitely miss human interaction to the point where I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just get back on the app." Cause like, even when you do go out to do outdoor dining, you go to the rooftop bars and all that, it's still rare for you to actually interact with other people. So like,
New people.
yeah,
It's hard.
yeah, it's
It's
harder.
hard to
Yeah,
do
because
that.
niggas like you're outside, but everybody's still in their own personal bubbles and shit like that. So I kind of miss. I definitely miss meeting new people, or, like talking with them. And
And
shit
then it's
that.
like if you go out, you know how some restaurants have like the 6 feet.
Yeah.
And
width
they got
so it's
glass
just like,
dividers in
yeah.
front of
So
shit.
it's like if you see a girl you want to talk to, like, what do you like? Do you gotta like get permission or?
Put your
You
mask
gotta
on.
show
put
your
your mask
COVID
on,
results.
yeah.
Like I'm
You
good.
know?
I'm not one of them. Like,
I got a question for y'all. When y'all if y'all try to holler at somebody now, do you keep your mask on or off? Like, do you think it helps you or hurts you?
If I'm outside,
you said some wild shit.
if I'm outside, I'll keep it off, and then if I'm inside, yeah, I mean,
What did I
depends.
say?
You said if I was ugly, I'd be thrilled to
Yeah.
be wearing a mask.
Hell yeah. You could probably bag a lot more like women if you're ugly right now than ever.
Like
So
Malia
then
from
when
Mortal
you-
Kombat.
when you
She's
fucking
fired
them-
with the mask
Huh?
on.
When you're
Take that
fucking
shit
them,
off.
you gotta
No.
keep your mask on too, right?
No, lights is off.
So you, what if they want to put the lights back on?
Would
Put
you
the
ever get
lights
brown
on.
paper bag?
Oh
What-
no!
nah.
Remember that when that was a thing? That was never real, right? Nigga?
I don't think so. I can't imagine
nah,
that.
No one ever. That's mad disrespectful.
Yeah, that's OD. That was just scary movie shit.
What? Yeah, no.
That's OD disrespectful. Nah,
No, these are crazy times, man.
Especially if they didn't poke the hole in it for like air.
Wildin'.
You could probably still breathe through a paper.
That shit is annoying.
Annoying. You tried it?
I could imagine if I gotta deal with this mask right now. I can only imagine how bad a
I
paper
don't
bag
think the
must
masks
be.
are as bad as people swear they are. Like the red states on. Oh, I can't do this. I can do
I
that.
can't breathe.
Yeah. What the fuck you
I'm not
mean
gonna
you
sit
can't
here
do?
and say I can't do shit, but it is annoying.
Nah,
It's
it's
inconvenient.
inconvenient.
I mean, I can understand if you're working out. Then
I don't
yeah,
like that.
but
That's what I don't. Like.
Yeah, that's annoying. But I mean, wearing it
Regular,
outside,
like right now for this weather, I like it.
mhm.
Like I don't know, it just feels warmer.
Yeah, I can imagine in the winter. Like my
That
nose
shit's gonna
used
be
to
cool.
Right. Yeah. That shit can just block the air and shit like
Mm-hmm.
that. Then I wear glasses. Them shit's like eye shields and shit.
And I ain't gonna lie, look, if you can't afford a haircut or get a shape up, you do the hat and mask combo. Nobody could tell.
You're right.
Yeah, I thought niggas couldn't even identify me when I had the glasses on and the mask. So, yo, Joe. I'm like, what the fuck?
Nah, but
Nigga, you wasn't supposed to know.
But you with the hat. Though.
yeah, the hat, the everything BBC.
Still though, like you weren't supposed to know it was 100% me. You supposed to like question it a little
Supposed to
bit.
squint.
Is that Joe?
Yeah, not even that. Niggas knew off rip. I'm like, nah, this shit ain't it. I was thinking about robbing the bank too. It was over.
Joe?
What the fuck you doing here?
Joe, is everything okay? Or should I call your mother?
No, please don't. Here, just
No,
deposit my 20.
no, I didn't. No, I wasn't robbing you. I was taking money out, man.
Oh, all right. That's what I thought. Nigga.
I had the shotgun right here, ready to pop your ass.
Yeah, I'm back on the Tinder way. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna take it more serious. I ain't going right swipe on every.
Have you had a date yet?
No, nigga, what? I just got.
It should be happening quickly. I don't know.
No, not that quick.
It was
Shit.
nice out on Thursday, so
Yeah,
you could have, finessed a quick one.
Not that quick, shit. But yeah, I'm gonna take it more serious. I ain't gonna do that whole right swipe on every single shit. Cause that's how I fucked my first account.
Oh, okay. You said fucked up. I think you said that's how I fucked my first account.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
how I
oh,
fucked
okay,
up.
you fucked
Yeah,
somebody.
she's going through your bag, son. Hey.
What you got in there?
Is it just Tinder that you're downloading?
Yeah, I ain't trying to OD. I had all of them at one point. Tinder, except for Grindr, nigga. Don't fuck with me, nigga. Smack
Oh, she
shit
smelled
out
the
y'all.
sandwich. That's funny.
It's peanut butter too.
Yeah.
Oh nah, that'll kill her.
No, it won't.
No, the dogs love peanut butter.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't have a certain thing in it, which most
I
Still,
of
heard
the
that's
time.
when I'm gay.
All right.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna take it more serious. I'm gonna just run with Tinder for a little bit, see what happens. I ain't,
Yeah.
I ain't expecting anything out of it.
Did I seen a peanut butter sandwich? Yeah.
that's just real. Jelly?
No.
Don't. Do
Oh,
Just peanut butter and bread?
that. Yeah, what's
Yeah.
wrong with that?
That shit not even toasted.
damn!
I
How you
mean-
coming at his lunch?
I mean, your
I can't-
fucking toasters right there. I can use your
I
microwave,
can't.
but
I can't. I can't eat like toasted sliced bread anymore. I
You
don't
can't
know.
eat ketchup. You can't. My bad.
You act, first of all, you act like you spend more money by toasting it. Nah, I just be. The joint be getting like stuck up in the top part of your mouth and shit like that.
That's why I don't eat creamy foods. Good stuff.
Word.
Yeah, I'm taking Tinder serious now, niggas.
Let me know how that is.
Good
I'm gonna
luck.
hop on there.
I salute.
I might get in the game.
Yeah, alright. What took you so long?
Throw my hat in the ring.
What took you so long?
The street's been asking.
Huh?
Street's
Hey.
been asking.
You should get on there.
I will.
Get you some bitches.
got like the treat I can give you.
I'll try.
Kinda, yeah.
All right, I'll later. That's all right.
Yeah, so what's going on?
What's been happening this week?
Oh, your boys. Apple. iPhone 12. That shit trash.
Damn.
You said you getting it?
You are getting
Enjoy
it, right?
that?
What did you? I didn't hear what you
I
said.
said you getting it. Enjoy that.
Yeah. No, I am.
Nah, I gotta be honest. Did y'all see the at least like brief version of the whole event?
I was
No,
watching it. I started
I
tuning
didn't
in live,
I
actually.
tuned into the event. Yeah.
Okay. Do you genuine response? What are your impressions of that event?
Same old shit.
Yeah, it doesn't really change for me. I've seen similar videos like that before too. I feel like
Yeah, I didn't see what was so fascinating about it.
Nothing.
What, the
No.
iPhone?
Yeah.
the iPhone itself or the event you're talking about.
Both?
What was that? That iNest shit? The fuck?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I'm getting it because I'm due. Am I hyped about the phone? Not too much, really. Honestly,
We talk about phones often.
it's the same. They slightly making shit better and stuff like that. We talked about how we can make a phone a lot better, more useful. I'm getting it because it's the newer shit. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we've already talked about how features have already been out there, so none of the features that they're putting out haven't been already put out and whatnot. But I think the phone looks clean though.
Better.
Like the presentation of it with the little shine in it now. I'm curious to see how it'll feel. You can't chill, all right.
Let the man eat.
But yo, you want to say something?
Maddie, he just said.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna get the phone. See what they're hyping up 5G part of it, which I mean, whatever, they're late, I guess, but
Yeah.
who knows? And then, I mean, yeah, no, I haven't had. I'm due. So
Do you feel any way about the no more wall chargers / headphones included in the thing?
I
Even
have
though you're
already,
still,
so I don't really
you know what I'm
care.
saying? Even though you're still paying the same price you would pay for a brand new phone.
I expected it.
Is that fair?
No.
No.
They're saying it's because we want to save the
I
environment.
saw. Yeah.
That's what they said?
That's what they
Yeah.
said.
Oh, they're wild.
That's what it is.
Like
Yeah.
I said, they're bending y'all over and it's like, you're just trying to save
Ain't
the
nobody
environment.
fucking
They
me.
raping y'all niggas,
Nah,
bro.
you wildin'. Me personally, I ain't
I'm
never
not
getting
wilding.
fucked.
Y'all wild from buying them.
Nah, I ain't getting fucked.
They're manipulating y'all.
No, hell no. I'm not getting this shit. First off, I don't like the phone because this shit looks like the iPhone 5 to me. Like, it just looks ugly. Like, they made it square again. Why? That shit is dumb.
Just get an Android.
That shit dumb.
No, my phone, I'm broke. I can't afford anything. I have to stay with this for like another 4 years.
Yeah. This is the man rocking brand new kicks.
Now you know why I can't get a new phone. I had to make a choice.
But yeah, I guess
I'm not excited for it.
You're not getting it.
No, but
you
I'm
don't
still
need
an
it.
Apple. I'm still an iPhone user. I mean, they haven't really changed shit in damn near 5 years, to be honest. Like this 10, I have the 10s, I think. That shit does the same shit my 6 did.
And the shit is still not shatterproof.
Is not? I thought they started using Corning glass now.
I mean, it's supposed to be stronger, but it's still not shatterproof.
Yeah, but,
It's still. I mean, it could take a certain amount of water, I guess now too. Apparently, it's like oops proof or some shit like that. Whatever.
Get the fuck out of here.
Mistake proof.
Apple been on some bully shit though. They don't like a lot of companies aren't getting along with them. Like even during the presentation, they were talking about you can listen with the INS. You should listen to music or podcasts from all of these apps, and they left Spotify off that shit purposely.
Of course, they're gonna throw
There's
shit.
that.
They still don't allow Spotify to have their app on the watch.
Yeah, so there's that. There's Fortnite. They not getting along with Fortnite.
Mhm.
There's Microsoft. Microsoft wants.
I heard that's
lawmakers-
more likely to come though.
Here's the thing. Microsoft is doing a workaround. So
Oh.
the thing is, Apple doesn't want Xbox xCloud to work on the iPhone because it says they want it to be where they can check every single individual game that people want to play. They have to go through their stores to be able to play it, aka they want to make money off of it. So that's the reason why. That's the same reason why they're beefing with Fortnite, because they're getting 30% of whatever Fortnite sales go to. This nigga, wow, you got the
Yeah.
damn. But yeah, so Microsoft like, yo, fuck it. It makes more sense for them to have more niggas in the ecosystem because, if I'm being honest, it's probably obvious that iPhone is probably the most popular phone brand.
In America.
Yeah.
In America,
In
yeah.
America, yeah. China's like Huawei and all that shit. But yeah, in America, which is fine. I can enjoy that. Yeah, blue checks and all. Blue chat bubbles and all that shit. I guess that's cool and cute. But yeah, they're saying we're coming with a workaround because we want everybody to be part of the Xbox ecosystem. So they're gonna make it so that you go through a web browser, you get a link, and that way you play it through the link instead of like going through an actual app, which is fire. Because if that works like that, that means I can probably do it on my fucking computer.
Well, it's funny. It's interesting because Apple made a big while watching the event. Apple made a big whole stink about how they're improving gaming.
Yeah, they have their own cloud gaming shit too.
And the processor, like they made a real big hype about I think it's called the A14 Bionic chip or some shit like that. It's supposed to be the strongest.
Tech words.
Whatever.
That niggas got legal.
Let the tech people. I don't know what I would be talking about, but they're really hyped that apparently, yeah, because they're bringing League of Legends over to Apple.
Cute.
And not that I care anyway,
Yeah.
but you know, some mad people do.
Yeah, PC gamers do.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But I don't think PC players would probably play on the phone
On the
anyway.
phone, yeah, exactly. Can you relax, dogs?
So yeah.
Do we need a pause or?
Trouble now.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Pause for the pause.
Yeah, so it's cool. They're trying to do their own thing, but I don't think it would be as strong as if they would just collaborate with the other brands who are better at doing it. I don't have any faith.
Well, I had a question.
I have no faith in the Apple Arcade.
Well, because here's my thing. You mentioned like you think they'd be better off if they just start collabing.
Mm-hmm.
They're really against collabing with everything. Like they went out of their own way to make a non-universal charger. Like
sucks.
USB, like the USB charger was the standard way of charging everything,
Mm-hmm.
and they went and made their own because they could. They knew they could, and they know they could do a lot of shit. And that's pretty much why they do everything that they do, because they're like, oh, we're Apple. Nobody's gonna fuck with us. We're not coming down. Do y'all ever see that changing? Like, well, like you kind of see it with the USB-C now.
Yeah, USB-C is becoming that boy.
Well, it makes sense to have one universal charger.
Yeah, but they have it's USB-C converted into their Apple charger.
No, but he's saying like USB-C
No.
is pretty much universal for all different devices. Like even though the insert into the iPhone is different, it's always come back to USB-C.
No, I see. Well, because it's stronger.
Yeah, I think it would make more sense if it was all like USB-C in and out.
They're just reaping in that cash.
So the chargers themselves, that's a standard.
They don't want niggas buying third party.
Yeah, it's a standard. It's an agreed on like ISO standard for the charger portal. So everybody in the tech industry said, "Oh, it makes sense if we all use the same charger."
Right, and they said,
and Apple said, "No, fuck you."
They're
That's basically what they
boys.
do. Yeah, they honestly they are.
It sound like Sony to me.
Yeah, similar. But I don't know.
Nice niggas.
Do you think there's ever gonna come a point where they have to play nice, or else they're gonna get boxed out?
It'll take a long time.
Their reputation has to take a big hit.
Yeah. Like, for example, I think an alter with PlayStation. Like, for example, Microsoft is worth and has way more money than Sony. Therefore, with Microsoft continues to do what they do, like, if xCloud continues to grow, because it's like already 15 million people part of Game Pass. Already, and that's since April. There's 15 million niggas. And niggas are seeing, like, hold on, I can get all these games for just the price of $15 a month.
Did this...
What?
Okay. Oh, did this change like with Microsoft? You mentioned they had a lot of money. Are they just now starting to put more time and money behind Xbox?
Yeah, because they weren't buying companies before. Now they're buying companies. Now we actually have exclusive games. Niggas have 22 video game companies now.
Damn.
So that means 22 companies that can put out at least 22 games. That means that you can play those all for free the day it comes out. So that's a genius thing. So if that continues to work, if the exclusives that they get from the new company that they bought, if those become to be fire, like people expect them to be, like the standard that they held to, niggas and Sony, I'm like, yo, I have to convert. Well, I'm gonna just have to play it on the PC, which still works for Xbox. So it could switch the game when it comes to Xbox versus PlayStation. So with like Android, if they continue to do shit.
I'm just looking at James' face.
If they
Wow,
continue to do shit instead.
No, go on.
You did a shot? Huh? You did a shot?
No. Just from something to continue my bad.
Okay. Yeah, if like anti-Apple is able to do like some game-changing shit throughout the time, yeah, they can shift it. They can definitely shift the game. I still don't see what's the hate against Android. Because the only argument I ever see on the internet, ew, he has a green chat bubble.
Like, what's so...
What weight does that hold? Help me understand. I'm like,
why is that so popular? Why is that unpopular to have that? Or?
Yeah, I don't know. Do any of y'all know?
Not really. I mean, for me, it's more convenient to text somebody through iMessage.
That's it?
That's really it.
Chat through Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, that was before.
I don't make a bit.
Most of our conversation are held through
Me personally, I'm an iPhone user just because I don't use a lot of the extra stuff that an Android can do.
Yeah.
So it's for me, it's a lot more streamlined to just do what I do it for, which is basically just text and go on Instagram. Essentially, I don't really do much else on my phone.
Right.
I don't play games or none of that shit. I don't really like hook it up. Because I my first like 3 phones were Android phones.
Right.
So I'm familiar with it. I don't really go extra with what I do with my phone. So
I like the simplicity of Apple. I think it keeps it nice and easy. I think it's more user friendly than Android. Having come from someone who used to be a I don't think I could ever go back to like a Galaxy, or at least the current state of how they are. But
what's the current state?
I don't know. I just feel like with the user interface and whatnot, I wish Samsung almost made their own shit and separated from Android, because I would trust it more.
Is mostly
they were about to
their own shit. But here's the thing: you can customize it to however you like. You can like customize it to have it even look like Apple if you wanted to. It's not even hard to do either.
I'm sure there's enough like programs and
I don't understand a lot of and I don't get it from either way, and it goes for like everything too, just like as far as when it goes to preference, like PlayStation, Xbox, iPhone, Android, like PC, Mac, whatever the 2 shits are, it all comes down to preference. Like I never understood why people like shit on the other one. Like to me that doesn't make sense. It's preference. Like I don't give a fuck what you use. Like if you like it more, do it.
I feel you most of the time.
What you mean?
Sometimes I'm like I'm in a comment section with these niggas. I'm like, damn, these things got brain damage.
The thing about comment sections, like nothing good helpful comes out of a comment.
See, that's
section.
how much I've been missing human interaction. I've been starting arguments in the comments.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can do.
That's all I've been doing the whole week.
But they sit there and just troll. That's what all the comment sections.
I'm here for it now. Fuck it.
There's no logic justified really in a comment section.
I'm arguing with niggas. I'm here for it now. Fuck that. Oh, word, this nigga said something bad about Android. I got this.
Shut the fuck up.
The shit out of his mom. I'm like, yeah, I'm here for it, nigga.
Talking about like PlayStation and Xbox.
Yeah, they got brain damage
then. Damn. You were talking about that DualSense joint.
All right, yeah. So it's a lot of things that got introduced this week with PlayStation. One thing that they introduced. I'll start with the bigger news first. They announced with their new PlayStation 8.0 update that for now on, niggas, we're gonna be recording your party chats.
Yeah, that's funny.
So all those F words that we be saying and all that shit.
Like on Xbox and all that, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Are you gonna get an Xbox?
I have an Xbox.
Are you gonna get the new one?
I don't know.
He doesn't play this one.
It's like, I'm just buying it just for display and.
What?
No, I'm saying that's what it would look like.
Yeah, you get money.
If I would do that.
Yeah, so basically they
he
said,
just
yo,
poses with that shit.
from now on, we're recording your
hat,
party
too.
chats.
He's got the axe.
You put the hat on the Xbox?
That's wild. That nigga's wild.
But yeah, I did. I heard about that as well.
They're recording party chats for now on.
That's funny as fuck.
That's
Because
OD.
I think they for people like using like racial slur or mostly I think that's what they monitor.
Here's my thing. If I'm in a party with my friends,
Oh, so, what? You can't say the word nigga?
yeah, like what the fuck are you recording if I'm talking with my homies, nigga? Are you kidding me? Fuck, I'm gonna report the homie for it. Like
That's some hating ass
that's
shit.
some snitching ass shit. What
Beat
the
you in
fuck?
2K. No, I got something
This
for
is
his
your
ass.
home. That's what I'm saying. This is your homie. Why do you have to record a conversation between the homies?
It should be. I could
In the
understand
game.
game lobbies
Yeah.
and shit like that. Like if
Call
I
of
invited
Duty
him to a party and we know
Yeah.
each other, like
Why the fuck
we
you
good.
need to listen? See, that's another thing. These niggas is fucking these niggas, bro. Sony is busting these niggas ass. And I know, but it's good because I can report people who said bad things to me. I'm like,
I'm a pussy.
you sound like an idiot right now, son.
I feel like we grew up through so much through Xbox Live.
Bro, nigga,
Like,
I done battled so many people and Call of Duty lobbies and
Son, I remember back in like the Call of Duty days, like in like its heyday, when you after a match you would
Halo.
like,
Oh, shit,
Yeah, I
yeah.
was trying to bag a girl in Call of Duty.
How'd that go?
you just do it anywhere, huh?
It was not. It was
You
weird.
didn't
I
even
mean,
play Call of Duty.
no,
Have
I
you
don't
ever-
know when I did. When I did play it.
Have you ever played
That was-
Uno on Xbox Live? Xbox 360?
I know, but I imagine that.
Nigga, Uno was lit because it had you had your webcam on that motherfucker, so women would get naked. That shit was fire. I swear to God, like me and Alvin used to be in there every night after Halo, Call of Duty, 12 o'clock. We in there. And then we on the East Coast. We're
Uno
linking up
after
with
dark.
Yeah, we're linking up with like women in like Jersey and shit like that, and they just getting naked. I'm like, yo, this is fire. There was one time some hood niggas from Brooklyn was in the shit with us, and some one girl got on. She had a Master Chief helmet. This nigga said, "Oh shit, is that Halo? Yo, Halo, let me see a titty right quick." He kept calling her Halo.
That's funny. Is that Halo?
Yo, Halo, let me see a titty. Yo, if I put this draw for you, gotta show me four positions and shit like that. I'm like, this nigga.
So she had a Master Chief helmet down, showing her titties.
Mm-hmm. She showed it. She got naked. She definitely got naked.
With the Master Chief helmet.
You know how
on?
much
Yeah.
money she would make if there was an OnlyFans back then? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn, they was doing that for free.
Halo, the angel and shit. Yeah. She was
Man,
for
they just
free,
was hoeing
nigga.
for free.
They were home for a draw four, nigga. That shit was crazy. That was a wild card.
Hoeing
That's
for
that
a draw force.
And naked for some Uno cards, word. But yeah, so they're listening on their private chats for now on, which is I personally think it's an invasion of privacy. But like right before you join the party, it says you're agreeing to this shit, right? So it's like you just have to take it. Like, what do you do? Like,
I mean, so do they listen if someone doesn't report you? Like, if someone doesn't report you, are they gonna
here's
listen?
the thing. You won't know that, but I'm pretty sure that it's in their data. They like there's somebody like, oh shit, this nigga just said some wild shit.
Yeah.
When you get that message like, yo, we heard you, bro. We heard you.
Nah,
say
you was
faggot.
wildin'.
Yeah.
You imagine they start agreeing with you?
And
No, that's
yeah.
facts.
What happens like if they catch you? What happens if they catch you saying?
Well, on
anything?
Xbox, if you petty and you snitch on somebody for cursing
Yeah.
at you and like a text
You're
message,
suspended.
you get suspended for like a week or two.
Yeah.
Like if it's your
This
first
motherfucker
offense-
got suspended once.
Really for well,
I forgot what I said, but
Some wild shit.
yeah.
yeah.
I fell into his like they be trolling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They be
and
doing that
he
just
sent
to
a
piss
text
you
back,
off.
too.
I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. It's 2K has the most toxic community of all time, and you can't win an argument with them sometimes.
No,
No matter how much you prove them wrong and all that, to the point where you're like, yo, fuck it, report, nigga.
Yeah.
And then he hits you up on a new account, like, yo, did you report this account? I'm like, who the fuck are you? Bro?
Report.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I got this nigga.
Every time I used to argue, I didn't even argue with people, but anytime like we lost in 2K, motherfuckers would like send messages.
Yeah.
I just sent back polished wood.
Yeah.
Because if you report that, it's not. I ain't saying nothing
Hurts,
wrong.
yeah.
Yeah. I just never respond to
What were
anything.
they
after.
sending you like? Yo, you suck.
They'd be like, "Yo, you
drop
trash."
40 on you and shit like that. Which is OD. Don't drop 40 on me, nigga. and
Nah,
send
ain't
me a
nobody
message.
drop
I'll
40
shoot
on
you, nigga. Talking about shooting proof, nigga. I'll shoot you.
Well,
Speaking of 2K, so the new PlayStation controller is called the DualSense, and basically what that is, it tries to imitate like reality. Like for example, if you're playing a gun game and your gun jams, the trigger won't let you push the trigger because it's resembling the gun being jammed. So they're incorporating features like that into NBA 2K as well, where let's say you're a big man and you're backing up into the paint holding the left trigger, it would be super easier to do. But if you're a point guard trying to pull somebody up in the paint, the trigger won't allow you to do that because you're a smaller person trying to back up a big man in the paint. So it won't really allow that. Another thing, if you're out of turbo, the trigger won't let you fucking push the trigger down, like because you're
That shit
fatigued.
just weighs 25
It'll just, like-
pounds.
It's fatigue. It'll
It'll go-
lock.
Oh wow.
So you won't be able to push the shit all the way down.
I feel like there's gonna be mad glitches with that shit too.
That's
Though.
hell
I
yeah.
feel like it's mad annoying. I'm
Yeah.
like, I was arguing with a nigga in the fucking forums when I'm like, this sounds interesting and innovative and shit like that, but look, this is a fucking video game, my nigga. Like, niggas play video games to escape reality instead of having to deal with the real life shit. If I want to play, like, experience fatigue in a video game,
I'll go outside.
I'll go outside and
Yeah.
fucking run. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, I remember the reason why I started hating Madden after like Madden 06, when it started getting more and more realistic in like Xbox 360 days and it got slower pace and all of that. I miss picking Michael Vick and be able to just run in circles and like loop and zap all the way around the whole entire field and just score. Because it was fun. It was like arcade. It didn't have to be realistic. Like, just because a game is more realistic doesn't mean that it's more fun, in my opinion. It's like, these are video games, so we don't have to incorporate everything. Making them look real is one thing, but making them feel real is an entirely different thing that doesn't guarantee it will be fun. I don't want to experience fatigue through my fucking controller. I'll throw that shit out the window. That's why I think VR games aren't for me, because I'm not trying to swing my hands and fight for my life.
I was gonna say that I think that's why the weed didn't pop off like people thought it would.
Yeah.
Like, it was cool for like a good like couple months, but people got tired of that shit.
TV and shit.
But then they only had like cartoony ass looking games.
Yeah, that's
and
Nintendo
too,
shit, though.
Yeah.
But I agree though. Like if I wanted to do all that extra shit, I'll go outside.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends for me. Like I think if we get to the day where we have the virtual reality like helmet, but like you're really sitting still, but you're in the game. I don't know. I think that could be really dope. Like more theatrical.
You mean
shit.
like a lucid dream kind of video?
Kinda, yeah.
I mean,
With no glitches, sure. But my whole thing is, I think that shit is.
You die in the game, and it's like, all right,
Nice seizure in real life.
how this thing out?
Uh-uh.
Seizure.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm cool on that. Like, I don't play video games.
It comes
to
down to
experience
that.
real
I
life.
wouldn't even
After
bother.
that Black Mirror shit, I don't know.
I said what?
This nigga
Black
died in
man?
0.2 seconds.
Not even that one. I'm talking about the one where they were playing Street Fighter and they started fucking each
yeah,
other.
nah, I'm cool on that.
Hell no.
Yeah. Nigga said, I fucked a bear and can't get you out my mouth. See, that's what I'm talking about. Games don't need to feel that realistic. Like, niggas is fucking bears? Are you kidding me?
Why would you want to? Alright.
Nigga was horny. Like, he fucked them all and like, yo, what's next, my nigga?
He was dick out. What's next?
Who
won next?
Just like, oh shit.
How you call
Like
it?
a Paddington Bear, just like, oh shit.
How you call it? Who won
Fucking
next?
Paddington Bears.
Or what's the fire bear? What's that nigga?
Smokey
the bear.
Smokey, that nigga just trying to guide people through. This nigga like, oh, I'm coming for you. This nigga running for his life. This nigga tripped, busted his ass, and got fucked. It's wild. Yeah, nigga. So like, I don't think video games need to be that realistic. Like honestly.
I agree. Keep my video games lazy.
Yeah, like it's cool. It's cool, different, innovative ways.
I also
to play.
I just feel like if you have it like more realistic, I feel like there's a cap on like how good you could actually be in the game.
I feel like they'll just never get it right
Yeah.
to a point where I won't get tight and throw this shit at
Yeah.
my TV.
It's like because like how I don't know.
I mean, it's gonna be relevant now, especially with this whole COVID shit going on. Like, you know,
Yeah, because you
that's
can't
people-
actually go outside and do
Yeah,
shit.
So this
Yeah, I
is-
get it, but
Make a video game where you just go to church.
yeah, I like fiction in my games. I don't want my shit to be
Or
realistic.
just
I want to jump the fuck off a roof.
You go to a
and
bar and
land,
just
like, yo.
post up and act like
Yeah.
you're drinking.
In The Sims.
Yeah.
Make real life Sims. That'd be wild.
Yeah, I'll be OD.
You funny.
You keep saying you want to fuck bitches in Grand Theft Auto, but what would you get out of it?
like a real life Grand Theft Auto.
No, he wants the game. He wants to just fuck him in the game.
Yeah.
I just think it would be a cooler feature.
What do you do? What do you
So, like, they
masturbate
actually-
to? What do you do?
No, just like
So they like they
No,
would,
no,
like,
you-
people would see you like you
Nah,
actually.
no, you know. So in
He
Grand
wants
Theft
to
Auto,
see actual sex scenes. He wants to control.
See,
the
like,
Yeah, he
inside.
wants to like fuck
He wants to
the
tap
bitches
the
in
trigger.
no, I just don't want to be
to
the.
stroke the
and he
bitch.
wants to hold left and right trigger.
All right,
to
hold
fuck
on,
the
hold
hard
on, hold
nut.
on, hold on. Let's be real. You never just took your dude to the strip club for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, so
was a
you're
mission.
fucking lying. You did not go
How are
there
you gonna
once.
tell me what the fuck
You did
I
not
was
go there
doing?
once. I know you didn't go there once.
well, there was a
Stop
couple
lying.
missions to go there. So.
No, but
Stop that bullshit.
to just go there and watch the
Stop that
strippers.
bullshit.
It gets whacked after like the third time.
Yeah, all right, yeah, but
Yeah.
still, like
You
you.
bring it to your mansion.
But there's also different women in
You
there.
know what it is? A lot of people get into like what's called role playing, where even in Grand Theft Auto, it's mostly in fantasy games. Because I remember I used to play World of Warcraft, and I joined a role playing server, which is basically where not only are you playing the game, but you're acting. So these niggas is talking in old medieval English at the same time. Like, I'm in danger. He's like, fret not. We are on the way to save you, sir. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, nah, I'm good. And no.
What does that
He sent me a private message. You're not supposed to talk like that on this server. You gotta need to go to the regular server. To do that. I'm like, nah, this ain't the way. Cause you know LARPing?
No.
LARPing is like live action role playing. There was this movie with this nigga, McLovin,
Yes.
and the
When
little
they
black,
went- yeah,
there was a scene where they were LARPing. There's
Okay, that's
live
what it is.
action role
Gotcha.
playing. So it was like that inside of the video game where you're acting like you're actual medieval Game of Thrones niggas and shit like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So niggas do that in Grand Theft Auto. They act like they're pimps and billionaires and philanthropists and all that shit through the servers and like sell other people cars and like
That could be. I could have
'cause
fun with
it's
that.
like I guess it's like a fantasy to them. Like, oh, I want to live like this, to have this big pimp.
I don't think it's just that. Sometimes you just fuck around and want to role play.
No, I'm saying yeah. I'm
Yeah,
saying
I
like
don't know.
that's the thing with games like that. So, nigga, I'm cool on it. I like my games to be fiction. I play games mostly to be competitive, and I like games with good story. But realism, I don't need that, nigga. Make 2K work, nigga. Fuck that dual sense shit, nigga. Make my 3-pointers go in, nigga. Fuck yeah.
I was gonna say, depending on how nice your dude is, you imagine they add weight to your controller. You imagine that shit is like 50 pounds if you're trash. So it's more accurate. It's like, yeah.
Wow. I'd be pissed.
You gotta fucking play that shit on your knee.
That shit would be wild. I'm cool.
Your arms would get like your.
Bro, that's how you get
Nigga,
better.
that's how your fingers is gonna.
That's how you get better.
You a bitch after this new DualSense 2K shit.
That's like your.
She gonna have a seizure like, oh shit.
Fucking like drill that shit.
Yeah, cause your fingers gonna be strong as shit when them triggers lock. You trying to shoot a gun with no bullets in it? And shit, click it. Yeah, it's
I'm
over.
gonna fling that shit on my TV.
I wonder if like paintball players are good at like fingering pussy because
they do that thing. Yeah.
That's the sound he always makes.
I don't know what pussy he had before.
That's not the pussy. That's just
That's him.
that's fucking the paintball gun.
No, you've
Why
been talking
pussy
about
and
not
paintball
paintball.
gonna sound the same?
I was just talking about a paintball dude.
No,
No, but you make the same sound anytime you talk about pussy.
I do.
Yes. There's a clip of it.
I go.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was matter of fact, it was when he was here.
So you remember that too?
I think so. Yeah.
I'll pull it's on the Instagram.
All right, fuck all of you.
This shit
Whatever.
is dead 10%.
This shit hitting?
If you ain't nasty, you don't. Yeah.
Word, but yeah, that was I guess our video and tech update for the week.
Video games and tech.
Video games and tech.
I guess. It ain't over though.
It ain't
no
over.
more.
Oh, what's next?
So, Mila Jovovich, I have issues. I have beef to pick with you.
That's the bitch from Resident Evil.
Yes. I have
Yeah.
beef to pick with you, woman.
Woman.
Stay the fuck away from my video games. Please. I fuck with you. I don't fuck with your movies, though.
He's getting his shit off this episode.
No, she was in Fifth Element.
Yeah.
She's good in that movie. That's a good movie. Y'all seen Fifth Element?
No.
Yeah.
Alright, Fifth Element's a good movie. Chris Tucker was a sus, man.
Yeah, OD sus.
He was still getting pussy too.
Yeah,
which
he
is
was
weird,
the
but
sussest character in that shit. But good movie. But
Bruce Willis
Yeah.
is in that too, right?
yeah, he's the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah, a trailer for a classic Capcom video game known as Monster Hunter dropped this week, and that shit looks atrocious. It looks trash. nigga. I don't want to see a movie with dragons and T.I. at all.
What?
Oh, that gotta be kind of funny.
It's not supposed to be funny. Like, I don't want to see a
Dragons
dragon
and
and
T.I.
T.I. Like, get the fuck
the
out.
dragon on with the fuck.
the ATL hat.
Yeah.
Hey, say, man, what the fuck is that, man?
Hey, say man. Hey, hold up, shorty. What are you?
Hey, hold up, shawty. Bankhead in these motherfuckers.
Right here, nigga.
Yeah, I fuck with you, T.I. I think he's actually a decent like actor too. Like, but nah, it's one of those actors where I can't see him like.
Screaming
and
out
he's
Oscars.
mentally typecasted for me. I can only see him in like hood roles mainly.
Yeah.
I think he does those very well.
I liked him in
fictional,
Ant-Man.
He was very funny, but he was black in Ant-Man. Like, he was actually a black criminal, so it worked.
So on the dragon, he's gonna be white.
You imagine?
A white Ti. That's gonna be sick.
No, like in Ant-Man, he was still a criminal. He
Probably look like a White Walker.
Hmm?
I get like White Walker vibes though. If you like a white Ti.
That's wild. But yeah,
He's got like the beard, like the little chin beer, whatever the fuck that is.
yeah, but I don't know. Once I seen him, I'm like, oh nah, it's over. So basically, what Monster Hunter is, it's pretty much a game where you just fucking. It's a simple concept. You fight dinosaurs and dragons, and you just take their skin and wear that shit.
I could see him in that. He makes a fucking fitted out the dragon skin.
A dragon skin fitted.
I'm surprised it hasn't
inside.
kind of like a snake. Have they
Yeah,
done
they got
snake skin
snakes
fit?
and fitteds,
Snake
yeah.
skin
Yo,
Yankee.
They got
dragon
ostrich.
skin fitted would be wild. With swords and shit. Yeah, so that's pretty much the concept of the game is super simple. You hunt dragons, you cut them up, make armor and weapons out of it, You fuck more dragons and shit up.
Oh.
No, you don't fuck.
You don't fuck like cosplay. You dress up as a dragon, then you fuck.
You have these like
T.I. fucking a dragon.
Whoa, wow. You also have these anthropomorphic cats known as palicos, and they fuck with you. They ride with you. They fight with you. Cook for you. You know what I mean?
The cat cooks.
Yeah, the cats are fucking chefs in the game, and they beat ass with you. That shit is actually one of the most fun games I played in like the past 3 years.
So why do you hate Mila Jovovich?
Because every
Her
single
movies suck.
video game movie that she's in was probably the most garbage shit of all time.
I still don't understand any of the Resident Evil movies.
Even the first
Nobody
one
does.
when it came out.
Look, here's the thing. I like when you watch the first. Like I watched the first one, and I fucked with it back then. I'm like, oh, this is cool, especially that laser scene.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dope scene. Like when nigga got cut into a grid. I'm like, wow, that was intense. I fucked with it though. But then when you watch it as an older person, not a 10-year-old anymore, you're like, hold up. This shit don't make no sense. This shit is stupid. Who the fuck? She's a made up character. She's not even playing anybody from the actual video game. And then when you really think about it, you realize, hold up. The video game story was 1,000 times better than this bullshit.
Video game story is probably one of the top. I think Resident Evil's whole story, just in general, is a top probably 5 plot line ever in video games.
And they started including the main characters into the movies,
Yeah,
like
and then-
later on, like part 3 or 4, whatever. Like,
All of them. There's like 6 of them, 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah. And the thing is, they had all the main characters from all the games, and they'll just have this, like the smallest roles in these movies. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? We're just having these niggas here for show, for the trailer. Nigga, why the fuck was Mike Epps and Ashanti in that shit? This nigga said Mike Epps was driving a car. He hit one of the zombies. Said, "Ooh, 10 points, Grand Theft Auto." That shit don't make no sense, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? He was funny in the movie, but it's like, all right, nigga. And then his girlfriend was Ashanti. She got her ass ate.
Word?
Oh, and not like that.
I was about to say, I'm like,
Oh, what?
That's Resident Evil XXX and shit.
somebody got an ass ate.
Yeah,
I just got interested. What happened?
Hey.
You never seen any Resident Evil movies?
I was just saying. I saw the first one like way back in the day, but fucking. I remember her getting her ass ate.
Look, I do give
I might watch the other one.
I give the Resident Evil movies credit because they do have cool action scenes, but that's all I can give it. Sure, they have all the characters and shit in it, but that's it. The storyline, I don't know what it is about America and Hollywood where they just feel the need to take a story from a video game and just fuck it all the way up.
Fuck it.
They just like,
And
you ever
what
see
about
the-
Max Payne? The one where
It was trash.
Yeah, I know.
Hitman
bro,
was
I
trash.
wrote a list of all the video game movies that are fucking terrible. Nigga.
Hitman was terrible.
There was Doom.
With The Rock?
Doom with The Rock.
That was terrible.
That shit was funny. Yeah, well, no,
That was
it
awful.
was funny because it was.
In the
terrible.
very end, and they thought they can be cool and make the video game scene. I'm like, all right, nigga. All right, so look, the worst video game movie of all time,
Don't say it.
Super Mario Brothers.
Oh,
Have y'all seen that one?
I have. I forgot about that one.
What
That's not what I
the
was thinking.
fuck was that?
I don't think I
terrible.
had. What
That
movie?
shit
Good.
was-
You never saw that?
Leguizamo and
Yeah.
It was like a
Mario
live
Luigi.
action
Yeah.
type
yeah.
shit?
But it
Nigga,
wasn't-
Yoshi
but it
was
was-
a fucking raptor.
Yeah, but it didn't. It wasn't like the video games at all.
And Princess Peach wasn't even in the movie. It was
It was
Daisy.
Daisy.
What are we doing? And if you look at the Goomba, just Google
Yeah, what
Mario
the
Brothers.
fuck? Like this shit?
Yeah, type in Super Mario Brothers movie Goomba.
Toad didn't even have the mushroom hat. Or...
Toad wasn't in it.
Yeah, he was.
You just couldn't tell it was him because he didn't have the mushroom hat.
And Bowser looked fucking stupid.
Oh, that's where this motherfucker. Oh! What?
Exactly. And those are supposed to be the little
Yeah, the
Yeah.
little foot
Poisonous
motherfucker.
I thought that
Yeah.
was from the movie Gremlins.
No.
Oh.
I don't know what they were thinking with that movie. And then look at King Koopa. He's supposed to be Bowser. I'm like,
Wait, what?
King Koopa.
Yeah, it's not. He's supposed to be Bowser.
Well, Bowser
Yeah,
is the Koopa
Bowser's
King.
King Koopa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
so I don't know what they were thinking with that movie.
Don't be surprised if they start to do reboots because I mean, look at Mortal
Mortal Kombat's
Kombat.
getting
Like,
a reboot.
Well, I was gonna say, where do y'all rank the Mortal Kombat movie?
Hold on, let me go through the list because I
Alright.
have some good ones. I have some good ones.
I mean-
like good actual video.
I mean, the
game
first one when it came out at the time, I fuck with it.
movies. Yeah. So Street Fighter,
Alright.
the movie,
Trash.
probably no. It's even worse than Super Mario Brothers.
With Jean-Claude Van Damme
Yeah.
as Guile.
Yeah, and then
That was
You
terrible.
don't even see Ryu.
Nope.
And
No.
to like one part and like, oh.
Yeah, that shit was dumb.
Blanca-
We had Blanca just randomly.
Yeah, I'm like, what the
locked
fuck?
in a box or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck.
He didn't even fight. He just came out
No.
and
Yeah.
just grunted. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then there's the second Street Fighter movie, The Legend of Chun-Li.
I remember that.
Pitiful. And
Terrible.
what the fuck was going on there? You have the Doom movie. Then you have Mortal Kombat Annihilation, the second one.
Which one is that one?
The second one.
No, but like, what happens there?
It continues from the first one. Alright, he fights.
Is that Goro?
No, it's first one.
Okay.
First one was good. The first one was actually good. It's pretty similar to like the actual storyline with Shang Tsung, Goro, Johnny Cage. It was very similar to the actual story of the game, but part 2 was very cheesy.
It starts with Kano and Sony.
That's part 1.
Okay.
Part 1, that's the good one. Part 2, it had Jax, and then for some weird reason, Sonya Blade and what bitch was it? And Melina? They were mud wrestling. Cause back in the early '90s, mud wrestling was like super it. Remember, Girls Gone Wild, bitches be mud wrestling.
Damn, what happened to that shit?
Yeah,
Girls Gone Wild.
yeah. So they thought it would be.
Actually, I remember the commercials always
Yeah.
come up on like Spike TV
They
or
thought it'd
something.
be cute to
Or
just
Comedy
mud wrestle.
Central, actually.
Mortal Kombat
Spike
Annihilation,
TV.
don't watch that shit. There's a reason why they're rebooting the fucking movie. Then there was the Rampage movie. Are you familiar with the game Rampage?
Yeah, I remember that.
Alright, so Rampage basically a video game where you play as a giant
Like
gor-
animals
gorilla,
or something.
wolf, or a lizard.
There was a mouse too. There was like
That was
six.
in part 2.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
I think his name was Boris. No, Boris was the rhino.
Was it Curtis?
Curtis was the mouse.
Yeah.
The white one.
Curtis.
I love that game. I used to love that game. All you do is just fuck up buildings.
Yeah,
Just
I
keep
fuck
it
with that
moving.
heavy and
Fuck
how.
it, Utah, Salt Lake City is over.
Yep.
It's a wrap.
Like, nigga, you get tired of fucking up Earth so much, nigga say Luna, the moon. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
It's lit.
we out of here? Yeah, so nigga, The Rock versus the Wolf, Ralph. Like, what, nigga?
Makes no sense.
Was
Yeah.
Tomb Raider?
Stop
I'm
putting-
trying to remember.
Tomb Raider 1 was alright.
Yeah, right.
Everybody liked Tomb Raider because Angelina Jolie is
Yeah,
hot.
yeah. You know, that's one thing. I never found her that like OD.
Her lips are fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
can't
but
not look
yeah,
at them
but
just like,
yeah,
damn,
but I don't.
imagine.
I never found her like all that. I don't know.
I feel the same way about like Beyonce. Niggas
Oh
look at me
boy, the
crazy.
hive gonna come at you.
Yeah, she's pretty, but it's like I'm not crazy about her. You know what I mean?
I just never
She
saw
has
it.
a moment.
I never saw about Angelina Jolie. I never.
Like,
Now people.
when niggas say like Beyonce ass is like super fat, I'm looking at her like, but
You've seen fat.
Ashley down the block, her shit wild though. Y'all ain't seen her.
Wow. But like,
yeah.
I never found the obsession with Cameron Diaz and
Nah.
Cameron
Gwyneth
Diaz is
Paltrow.
whack. They're
Yeah.
both whack.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Mad people used to find Gwyneth
Pepper
Paltrow.
Potts?
Yeah.
Oh hell no.
Exactly.
She's not
Exactly.
even on my list.
Exactly. I
I
would-
would. Like you trying to fuck? I'm like, nah,
Nah.
I'm good.
I
Really?
would.
She said
You
that?
would?
She's- I'm good.
Nah, you wild.
I'm good.
See, he goes, you wildin'.
With the suit?
I'm cool on that.
Nah.
The Iron Man suit? You
Hell
want
yeah.
that hard body? What type of shit you into?
What?
Money.
You'll fuck a hard body for money?
Nah, it ain't. I'm
The
gonna
hoe
open
with
the
the-
suit.
Oh shit! Just fucking.
When you
press
get
the
down
button
there,
or
you
whatever.
just, like,
You think he got a
That
button just to
nanotech.
show his cock too? Like it's
That's
like the whole
Tony
suit.
Stark, I'm pretty sure. That nigga Tony Stark an alcoholic. That nigga, he's bound to do some freak shit like that. Alright, let me continue. It's a
Hey,
few more.
pew in the pussy.
Y'all know the fighting game Dead or Alive?
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my god, the movie. Oh my god. It's
I never
no
saw
words. Good.
Remember Dead or Alive volleyball?
Yeah.
that. I never saw Assassin's Creed either.
Terrible.
I'd imagine
Yeah?
that was terrible.
Terrible. Tekken had a live action film.
I forgot about that.
Good.
Was it?
Did?
No, good that you forgot about
Oh,
it.
oh.
Terrible, nigga.
Nah, I would have guessed that.
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh no, that's not a game though.
was
But
the anime.
but fucking garbage. That was. We can do a whole fucking anime and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah, you're
All
right.
right, I got one more. Y'all don't know. I don't know if y'all know this. It's a classic game called Double Dragon.
You gotta tell me that. I know.
Whew, that movie was a fucking train wreck. And as a kid, I used to like it because like, oh, it's video games. I know this character. I know Billy and Jimmy. I know them.
Was there ever a Halo movie?
No, it's in the works though.
Still?
Gears Awards.
I thought like Peter Jackson was supposed to, like the dude from the Lord of the Rings was supposed to do that.
I don't know. So those are all the bad joints. I got like 2 good ones. Well, 4. 3. Mortal Kombat 1.
Like
Silent
the remake
Hill.
of Mortal Kombat or the first Mortal Kombat?
The first Mortal
movie?
Kombat.
The first one we were talking about with Goro.
Yeah, that was actually a decent one. Then you have.
Did you watch
Silent
the
Hill.
remake?
It didn't come out yet.
Well,
Yes,
they
it
had.
did.
making it.
Nah.
What?
They had it. They
You're
had.
talking about probably the YouTube series.
Yeah, the YouTube.
That was
yeah.
good.
I could have sworn they came out with the movie.
Trust me, I know. You know me, Nick.
Alright, I guess so.
Silent
Shit,
Hill
man.
was actually good. Are y'all familiar with Silent Hill? It's like a horror. That shit was
Yeah.
actually a good shit. And there was like 2 of them too. And the best one of all time,
2021. Oh, wow.
the Pokemon movie, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah.
nigga. We all but
Yeah,
we all
well,
shed tears.
The
in that shit.
Pokemon was first to show though, so I
No,
don't.
it's a game first.
Mm?
The card game first, yeah.
It
It was
was.
game. No, it's game then TV show.
The card game.
No.
It was Game Boy video game first.
Game Boy regular. It wasn't
Like,
color.
like yeah. No, I know the first Game Boy, like red, yellow, and blue.
Yeah.
That was before the TV
yellow,
show.
It was red and blue.
Yellow came like right after.
No, years after. Like a year or 2.
What? It was that
You can
long?
check the year.
Yeah, it wasn't like right.
I thought it was
after.
like a couple weeks or so.
Mm-mm.
Red and blue was still before the
Look,
show.
Yellow didn't even have popularity until after the show because niggas didn't give a fuck about Pikachu.
I don't remember. Wow, I didn't.
Pokemon was first, and then
I didn't know. I didn't know the Game Boy game was before the show.
Yeah, so it's Pokemon. That's easily probably the best one.
That had. That was emotional.
Yeah, niggas. We
Motherfuckers turned
went
to
there like,
People
we got the holographic
Yeah.
card.
People got stabbed for that shit.
The Mew card, right? Yeah, I
it was
remember
either
that.
Mew or Mewtwo. You get either one.
I thought it was just Mew. I don't remember.
No, it's both. People were getting
both,
stabbed for that shit though.
Yeah, I never even got one until like I think I got the VHS.
I'm sorry to hear that. Nigga,
That was an
out
experience.
here.
Yeah.
You got one on the day you went to the movie theater.
Yeah.
It was
those
sold
are
out by the
lucky
time.
Ones. Yeah, that you had to
That's
like
true.
write down your, I think something, your address or whatever, and they'd send it to you. And I think
I didn't do that. They just gave me
well,
that
no,
shit.
I didn't get mine, and I still never
Yeah,
got it.
no, I got mine through the
Call 'em.
VHS. Ancient Mew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like the actual Egyptian tag.
Yeah,
That was lit.
I never used it though.
I
I
never
don't
knew
know
how to
how
play the
to
game.
use it.
Yeah.
I've been pissed. 'Cause I keep seeing like niggas like Logic. Logic
Dropping
paid like
now.
$26,000 for a Charizard card that I had. I wish I still had that shit. Like, and then
Logic.
there's like what do you call it? Gary Vee. He's like, nigga, I've been on this. And
Yeah,
had
he
this
has
shit
been.
framed and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been on the baseball shit.
I once had the Pokemon card
Into that,
video
but
game.
I missed. Yeah, I had that. I missed the thrilling fact
Opening
of
a
like
pack.
opening a pack, like the smell of it,
Yeah.
everything about opening a new
That
pack.
you
was
never
like,
knew. You never knew it was gonna come inside.
Yeah, because you knew it was like, all right, it's gonna be at least one
fresh pussy,
holographic.
right?
Fuck, Tangela?
It's I got the same shit again.
It's like the old fresh pussy.
Fresh Prince.
What is it about America and Hollywood? Just like,
Like,
do they not review their script and like, yo, this shit is trash?
No,
they know
nigga,
people are gonna
just
see it
think-
regardless
They just
of how
they're just
good it
thinking
is.
about the money, like how it's, this is definitely gonna sell, and they're gonna add this big star and this big star to it, and they're gonna change up the story a little bit, even though the script was gonna suck. You know, it's gonna make money, and we're gonna do sequels. And
See, that's the thing. A lot of these movies end on like cliffhangers where you're like, oh, part 2. I mean, it's like, nah, niggas didn't like this shit. Like, for example, gamers complained so hard about how Sonic looked originally that they pushed the shit a year back.
yeah,
And then
To
it
redo it.
finally came out, and niggas said, yo, this is actually good.
even
Good
though
shit. Now you're getting a
people
sequel.
didn't go to the movie theaters to see it, like when it came out.
Yeah,
then
like
that's when
niggas is
people-
actually going to go see
I never
it.
did see them.
I didn't see it. It's going, oh,
Yeah.
wait.
I ain't paying for that shit.
Yeah, I'll wait. So yeah, there's that, and I probably shouldn't have said what I said about Mila Jovovich and Mega Man because I feel like Hollywood might see that shit. And like, yo, this
Yeah, that's a
nigga
good
spitting.
idea, yeah.
This nigga spitting right now. Cause I'm saying, yo, I won't be surprised if this bitch stars if this woman stars in a Mega Man movie without Mega Man even being in it. It's just her with a fucking pistol shooting robots and a nigga that made them. That sounds genius to some Hollywood niggas right now. Like, yo, this nigga
That's abstract.
bars. Niggas is in bars, nigga. Can't wait. When that trailer dropped in 2 weeks, I'm sorry, nigga. Sorry. Hollywood gotta chill. And then on top of that, like, is there ever like a time where the actual movie is better than the book or the adaptation that it's coming from?
Very rarely.
I feel like the person that always complains about that is always the book reader over the movie. Like, you'll never hear the movie's better than the
Then
book.
again,
But
but I
have
feel
you
like-
ever seen it yourself? Like, for example, I can't recall a time where somebody made a live action movie that was better than the anime. Like, did y'all see Death Note? Good.
Yeah, no.
There's some bad adaptations.
It sucks. I can't. I'm definitely not the person to answer that question because I don't read books like that. So I feel like the Holes movie was pretty decent, even though
that shit was ass.
Really, I don't think so.
I don't think that's a movie that aged as well.
No, it was the last time you seen it.
All right, yeah, but
Compared to that book was like the apex of 4th grade reading.
Yeah.
Like that was like everybody read Holes.
No, I never read it. I heard about it, but I never read the book. They had us read other books.
I had to read that shit.
Oh, they didn't make us, but everybody in my class read that shit. Like, yo, you didn't read Holes? I was like, oh shit. I gotta read this shit.
that was the
that
shit.
was required for me in like 4th grade.
Like if you watch that movie now, that shit is.
Is
not
it?
aged well.
All right. Well,
Just like if you probably read that book now.
all right, but I don't recall it being ass back in the day.
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's how a lot. Nigga, I thought Resident Evil was fire.
I mean,
You
you
watch it over, you're cringing like.
You could say that about so much movies though, especially like comedies.
I know.
Any Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
Pretty
Austin Powers.
Yep, that ages so bad.
So, but I fucked with Austin Powers heavy back in the day, but
I never did. I was one of those who did.
right? No, I
care for
did.
none
That
of
shit
them
was
shits.
jokes.
Yeah, I didn't care for none of them shits. I just think Hollywood need to do better. If we're being honest, like what happens? Like, you see that this game has its actual own story or this anime, and you see how fire it is. I can understand why you want to make it. Like, yo, this shit is fire. This shit would look dope in real life. Like, for example, that's what it comes to like manga. When niggas see a manga like the Naruto chapters, I'm like, yo, I can't wait till this is animated. You get to see it, and they bring it to the anime, and that shit is fucking fire. Even better than it was reading 3 fucking pages of the shit.
They probably just spend more of their money on the visual effects and everything than all CGI, and they can't.
No
they don't have
writers,
the
though?
budget.
Yeah,
they
I
just
was
don't
gonna
have
say you write the shit before you shoot it.
All right, but if they don't have the budget to hire a good writer,
Then don't leave it alone.
Then you can't shoot it.
Yeah, leave that shit alone. Niggas ain't asking for Dragon Ball Evolution. Who the fuck?
but
asked
also
for that?
a lot of people probably don't even give a shit that it's bad writing.
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
There's
That,
no way nobody gonna
look
get
at how many people watch Fast and the Furious.
one time and kept it moving.
Nah.
That's different.
Nah.
Alright,
Nah.
here's the thing.
Nah.
Here's the thing. But when it comes to that, niggas are just there for some.
That's what-
No, they watch it as a joke. Niggas like, yo, what
I wouldn't say that.
gravity defying thing? This nigga Rock pushed the submarine with one hand.
Look, you're not. You.
Niggas is going there to
your
say, yo,
point is
they're
not
going
to
to
convince
space.
me.
I heard they're going to space in this new Fast and Furious. So niggas is going there to see, are they really going to space?
Yo, they wild.
People don't care.
About story?
In certain movies, no.
Certain.
A lot, especially a lot of, especially a lot of horror
Alright,
films.
I get that, but I'm talking about adaptation. When you already have a bar
fan
set
base.
high
And you have a fan base too.
and a following, when you already have a following, Fast and Furious, if it was a comic book first and then it became a movie,
Okay, I could compare this to the Entourage movie.
no.
Yes,
No.
the Entourage movie sucked.
Okay, it's different.
But they didn't. They
was a
just
show.
made the
It was
movie.
already a show,
Okay,
though.
but in terms of the show, I fuck with the show heavy.
You drinking like you on a
But-
block. You can
like-
take it
yeah,
out.
it's water.
He's
drinking water.
Hiding it in
He's hiding like a fucking
This dude's double bagging.
like a
water.
40 and shit like that. A Colt 45 in the tuck.
Yeah.
Nah, it's fucking electrolyte ass water.
But
But
yeah,
nah, like
Entourage
man,
is
people,
different.
but I'm just saying it's the same thing. Like they just do it as a gift to like the fans, as opposed to really putting
No,
in
a
the
lot of
effort.
times it's
that's
a
fucking
fuck
your fans
you.
Over. Yeah.
No, I'm saying, but in their eyes, I'm not. Hold on, you're not understanding my point. I think.
I think they just know
I
that.
think your point is different than
Here-
Probably yes.
here-
I'm not like arguing you here. I'm
I
just
know that.
saying.
Here's the
that-
thing. I think they do it because regardless of you probably know it's gonna be ass when it comes out, but you still got to go see it because you're a fan.
Exactly.
So they know they're gonna get your money. If
And they
just
don't
put
have
it
to
out.
put the time and effort into making it better. Although I'm not saying that's the right thing to do. I'm just saying that's how Hollywood works. I'm kind of agreeing with you, but I just don't think you give a fuck enough.
they lose in the end though.
I get
They
that.
get the
They-
fucking bag.
No, because look at X-Men.
Got that.
Oh,
Those
pretty
movies
much
are-
like after like X-Men 3, the shit just been declining.
Yeah, but they're
man.
still making money off
They're
of
making money, but they're taking L's. They're not making the same money that Marvel Studio movies are making and shit like that because they're not delivering what
They're just
what
lazy.
people
They
want.
don't have that aspirations. It's hard.
I guess.
First of all, it's really hard to do what Marvel's
I honestly
doing.
genuinely
too.
think people write these scripts and think these shits is fire.
You know what? There might be.
Is that
You
what
might- you might be right.
Do y'all
but-
believe that niggas are just going and like fuck it? It doesn't matter what I do at this point, just because I slap the name X-Men or some other popular shit on it, niggas are just gonna go. So they're
to
not.
a certain extent, yes.
That's fucked up. That's OD fucked up.
Look. I'm not. I agree, but
Niggas is just digging through a fucking fuck.
people just chasing the
I mean,
bag.
after
Why
a
do you think
certain
that
amount
they just remake everything nowadays and not come up with new shit? They don't feel like it, but someone's gonna get. People are gonna get hyped over it. Millennials love going through throwbacks and shit like that, and yeah, so I'm not surprised.
Word. No, I mean, just to kind of wrap this up, I think they're gonna do it until it's like fool me once, okay, fool me twice, all right, that's on me. Fool me 3 times is not happening. So, like, I think less and less people are falling for the X-Men shit as it goes.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, but all right. So that was officially the the tech movie video game review.
Nope, I got more. So check this out.
All right, so let's bring it around town. This time we talked about maybe a little bit in a past episode, but it was about neighborhoods in New York City, right? So especially now that you're starting to see different neighborhoods kind of for what they really are and who's there now. We were talking about, well, we were thinking of the different identities that neighborhoods have and how they get them.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, y'all know how certain neighborhoods are known for certain shit. Like, the Village is gay.
Yeah.
The Heights is Dominican. Harlem is black.
Hunts Point is prostitutes.
Is it still?
I guess. I don't know. Did it earn a new title?
I've never been to Hunts Point.
I ain't never been either. You?
Yeah.
Is it really be prostitutes out there?
Yes. You know, after hours.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you can even tell like where the spots to go to, like when you
What?
get there.
Do tell.
No,
See, that's
I, can't,
great.
I don't.
I
wanna
wanna
I mean,
know
I don't know. I'm just,
How do niggas know, like, yo, this is us? Like,
That's what we...
yeah, this is us.
this is the corner right
yeah,
here.
like,
We made
yeah,
it,
this our
yeah,
hood.
it's pretty. It's pretty. It's like when I went there, because I went during the daytime basically, and you could like,
Still?
Is there anything
back
else
to time.
there
Back-
other than like hookers and hood?
Well, I mean now, just of course a lot of like new restaurants coming up. Last time I've been there was like what 2-3 years ago, around Hunts Point. So
Yeah, I always wonder how do certain neighborhoods like just become
I think it takes
that
a while.
neighborhood for that. Yeah, right.
Like, is the story still Greek mostly?
There's a part, but not nearly as much as it used to be. It
right?
still has that. People still think it has that reputation, but it's pretty much a melting pot at this point.
I think everything eventually just going to be a melting pot.
I mean, when they
Well,
gentrifying
yeah.
the way it is.
Back, I'm gonna keep the history lesson quick, but it has to do with immigration and then comfort level. That's what I would say.
Oh, I thought you were going to...
Yeah,
No, I said I'm trying to keep it quick.
Damn, that was quick.
No, I could do the math on
No,
that.
I think
I'm not gonna sit here and give you a history lesson, but
I think people move in groups. I think they develop communities that way, and I think just certain neighborhoods develop that identity.
yeah, like I'm sure a gay village, or a gay, part of the city, or the village. There's like Gays Town or Gay Street in Philadelphia, right? Too, something like that, right?
The gays town.
It's like a
Oh,
gay
this is
street.
called-
What is it? I forgot.
I forgot what it was
There
called.
is, but a lot of cities have that.
Every
but
city
like
has a Chinatown.
also, it's probably so they don't have to deal with like bullshit and discrimination with next to their neighbor too. So, like, gay people can feel comfortable living in a more gay area or going out and not feel discriminated against, not feel against
But why
harassed.
is
or,
it just like that one place?
well, they just maybe it's through just spreading the word and be like, hey, like
Yeah.
I live in Chelsea.
Hey.
Ow.
I live in Chelsea and I don't get harassed. I feel welcome when I come here. You should come here if you feel this. Like, I don't know. It probably starts that way. If it starts that way, and then I don't know. Then you start to look in, like, maybe they feel it's more like a nicer area, like more aesthetically pleasing than, I don't know. You can go on for a while for that shit.
I know, so I was just sitting there thinking, like, yo, because I was in the West Village the other day. I'm like, yo, it's just like out here.
Comes to restaurants,
Them
I
niggas
feel like
funny as shit too.
if there's a lot of Hispanics up in the Heights and whatnot, or like the Puerto Ricans in the Bronx,
how did the Heights take over Uptown?
you open one restaurant and you can
how
get
did Spanish take over Uptown?
I don't know the exact history of it. To be honest, the Heights was Jewish.
Yeah, it was at one point.
Yeah,
took that
it's-
shit? So y'all gentrified that shit?
It probably
Kinda
had to do with
opposite.
it. Probably had to do with the fact that rents were probably lower up there.
Yeah, that's what it. Well, that's pretty much what it is. That's
yeah.
what Harlem is.
Mhm.
The further away you were from like the city and Midtown, pretty
Yeah.
much, that it got cheaper.
Mhm.
So that's how those like neighborhoods started.
But it's funny when you if you look at it like on a chart, it's like Midtown white, Upper East
Still
West white, then East
96
and Harlem
on the west and 96 on the east ain't the same
ain't
shit.
the same, yeah. 96 on the West is like has black people over there.
96 on the west
Now,
too. Yeah,
yeah. Well, them niggas who hit
the housing lottery.
yeah, they out there. Shout out to my nigga Dom, son.
That's right.
Yeah, then
He
you have,
did good for him. I'm
yeah,
sure.
then on the east side you have the projects.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like white, black, Spanish, white. What? Yeah, because the white they live in the nice parts of like the Bronx.
Like
What's that park? All
Riverdale?
The way up there?
Van Cortlandt.
Yeah.
Van Cortlandt's huge, but I know what you mean though, like Riverdale and
Yeah.
whatnot.
yeah, that's the only way to get to upstate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's interesting.
It's interesting. That shit is changing.
What's that nice ass area in the Heights?
Which one?
I don't know. It look like it's just a bunch of houses. It's like one
The
block.
same style of houses
Yeah.
next to the Jamel Mansion.
Yeah.
God, I forgot the name. It's like it's all the same style house, but it's right on where
It looks fancy.
it
It
by
doesn't look like it's in
Is
the
that by the
Heights. It's
Goy-
hidden.
You
You
remember where Lonnie used to
the
live?
Cloisters or whatever?
It
No,
looks
Cloisters
it's
in
low key
the-
hidden. A little
Yeah.
bit.
So it's like right by where if you ever go on 162nd, there's
Oh,
a
the
C-Town.
Cobblestone Road is?
Yeah.
Isn't that like? There's a hill. It's right. Isn't it called something Hill?
It's like right after Sugar Hill. Technically, it's Edgecombe.
It's like very nice houses in the Heights.
the Morris Jamel Mansion on 161st,
It's like a famous man.
House.
That's what I'm like thinking. I'm
It's the
thinking like the
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
It's the Hamilton House.
Is it Hamilton Heights too? Is
'Cause I
that
think-
what?
I
It's,
think
Technically,
the
yes.
celebrities
that's
live there.
yeah. I think that's what it's called.
So
I thought-
that's where
I was
Alexander
thinking.
Hamilton
I was
lived.
thinking Hamilton Heights, and I'm like, is that it? And I can't remember.
Yeah,
But-
But it's like basically
So
it's
do
no one
Spanish
calls-
people live there, or just like
There's a
rich
couple,
white people?
but-
Hudson
right,
Heights or
rich
some
white
shit
people.
like that. I don't know. There's like mad random names up there that no one calls.
Yeah, I remember
them
seeing
by.
that in a video. I'm like, hold up.
Only white people
That's
refer to
uptown?
like
That
shit like
don't-
that.
Yeah, I'm like, that shit don't look like the Heights to me.
It literally for me, it's Harlem and the Heights, and that's it. There's no like Hamilton Heights and
Yeah, that shit's in the
shit
cut.
like that. and
Harlem has like a nice like little thing in
Fort
like,
George or whatever the fuck. I think it's like
like right next to where Jacob lived. When you're going more west, it's like them houses. I forgot the name of the shit.
isn't like Fort George like right near Inwood or some shit like that.
there's
Like,
like
no one
little
calls-
neighborhoods in these.
Yeah, but
bigger
no one
neighborhoods.
no one calls them that unless you're fucking white and you want to like disassociate with the culture.
I think so. Yeah, it's like nice as white people for like one block, and then you go back, it's back Harlem again. It's weird. I'm like, what the fuck is that? See, they have their own barrier. Like,
But that's how
you
it's
in
happening.
Harlem,
though.
you
That's
walk
how
one
it
block, and
happens.
it's just white people, and then you just go one block, it's Harlem again. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's how it no.
And I remember, because I live on East Harlem, so I remember I used to walk to like Best Buy on 86th Street, and from walking from there, when I go from 96th Street to 95th Street, you can just see the barrier. It's like once I cross the street on this side, it's mad white people. Once I'm on this side, it's just the hood. I'm like, this shit's crazy.
Did you ever take? You took psych at Tech, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have? I don't know if your professor taught you the A train experiment.
No.
Yeah, no, I know that.
The A train experiment. So basically, the A train if you go on the A train, basically you're gonna pass through every type of neighborhood in the city. You take it from one stop to the other.
Mm-hmm.
So they tell you to get on the A train from like 207th and go to Far Rock. And just like look at the
You
people.
go
that get
through
on the
every
different stops.
segregated
Wow,
neighborhood.
So you can tell, you could see like the different people that get on and off, and he just pay attention to it because it's interesting.
Just people watch.
See, psych is one of my favorite courses of all time.
Yeah,
I wish that shit had more weight in my credits instead of fucking biology and
all the shit you don't use now.
yeah, fuck that, nigga.
Yeah,
I had like 3 psych courses.
word. But I think that shit is changing New York neighborhoods though.
Yeah.
I think it's slowly getting watered down everywhere. But
Watered down or like
adding
or mixed.
Watered down.
All right, explain.
Like we're losing like flavor, like more less local stuff, more corporations,
You mean
more chains.
losing culture?
Yeah,
Okay.
just in
It's on you. Bring the culture back.
sign up to our Patreon to help bring the culture
We
back.
haven't updated our Patreon in like a fucking year.
Support the brand. God damn it. More content coming.
We've been saying that for a year.
It's coming. I ain't say when it's coming. It's coming.
Are we gonna put a Patreon out before Rihanna puts an album out?
Matter of fact, when Rihanna drops her album, that's when we get new content on the Patreon. How about that?
You remember the song Humdrum Town?
Nah,
The
bro.
Alphaless London?
I don't remember that one.
It's probably like his first song.
Wow. I fuck with the
How you name
Alphas.
Theophilus?
That's a lit.
What would you do if some nigga named
you
Theophilus
got
is
the hat,
fucking your
too?
bitch?
Oh, that. I mean, that's true. All right.
Huh?
What's your point?
No, that was it. It was a question.
Oh, okay.
But you had
I'd be
something
upset.
about a nigga named Theophilus?
No.
What happened?
No, nothing.
You got hyped about the
And
next
you about
topic.
to do 20%. This nigga.
We lit.
Alright, what's next?
All right, so it's fun. It's funny you mentioned someone named Theophilus fucking your bitch, but
How is that? That's gonna be the most
I need
random
context. Yeah.
that's funny.
It's funny you spoke about Theophilus fucking your bitch. 'Cause I was thinking about that the other day.
Nah,
Damn, Theophilus.
You dreamt that?
nah, that's wild. That's a wild dream to have.
Theophilus and his brother Thaddeus tag teaming.
I ain't gonna lie. I think like the new trend is regular people dreams, my dreams, and just like the wildest.
That's
Like
funny.
the shit with Sting trapped in a cage, and then RoboCop. Oh shit, it's RoboCop. This nigga just like. My dreams really be like, nigga. I had a dream that I was marching for Black Lives Matter. Then I had to meet Alvin at a sneaker store. Like, yo, where the fuck you at? Then I was like, I'm on the way. Then Nipsey Hussle just dapped me up. And then we just chilling on the block. And then we in the sneaker store. He just buying me sneakers and shit. And then he
That's
just disappeared. I'm like, yo, where this nigga Nipsey Hussle go?
I just be getting mad at
And
dreams.
then they were just bombing. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
I just be getting mad at dreams when they make sense in the dream and then you wake up and they don't make sense in real life and you get mad over the shit you did in the dream.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go
Yeah.
into detail.
Yeah, I feel
I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, all right. So you
Yeah,
mentioned
fuck
somebody
mine.
else fucking your bitch.
yeah.
That's not exactly what I was like talking about
Ah.
or thinking of talking about, but
You got insight on this?
Well, like, say that again? Like,
let me present the question. I'm glad you're back. Thank you.
yeah.
Well, welcome back.
But so I don't know if we've talked about this separately or just not on the podcast, but have y'all ever wondered or wanted to know, like when you're trying to court a woman, like get to know her, like you're not in an official relationship, you're just trying to get out, take her out, get to know her, all that. Have you ever wondered who you're competing with?
Yeah. I found out sometimes too.
I used to, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. She probably got something. Or
What do you mean she got something?
No,
Like a
no,
fucking
no.
STD? Like,
yeah.
Yo.
I thought that one time, and then it worked out. I'm like, I mean,
oh, she fucking with him, man. She got the clap.
It worked out. He clapped it too.
Nah, like maybe she got something, or maybe it just wasn't meant for me. That was it.
So you
I mean,
just
not-
gave up?
Here's my yeah, go ahead.
But you're saying you lost.
No,
Nah.
I don't count that.
I wasn't thinking of it
Look,
like
if it's
competition.
ever-
Like, I didn't know who the person was, or I didn't,
I remember one time when we both knew who the person was. The skater dude.
Oh, okay.
He was a skater
St.
boy.
Patty's
She
Day.
said, "See you
y'all were
later,
there.
boy."
St. Patty's Day.
Oh, that's different.
But then I didn't care.
He didn't lose though.
That's not a loss.
He good.
Yeah, you got
I
that.
don't remember this.
We'll talk about it.
But yeah, me personally, I don't compete. Like, if it's ever a time where someone has to choose between me or this other nigga, she can have this other nigga. I'll fall back, and I mean,
You get somebody.
when it's
When
my time,
you meet somebody better.
yeah, when it's my time, it's my time. But
All right, but let's not even say it's necessarily like a competition. Like, let's say like you just got to know her too, and then somebody else is trying to holler at her. Like, it's not even like a thing yet. Do you ever like wonder and think like, damn, who else is trying to talk to this girl?
I can't do that.
No.
Maybe
That would
like,
bother you. That's
yeah, maybe a couple years ago I would probably do that, but now I don't let things like that faze me anymore.
Yeah, it's like so many other shit you could think about and do. Like,
you
I'm
know,
gonna sit
I
here.
think that has a lot to do with like jealousy.
I was gonna say. I was just saying security.
Jealousy and insecurity. Because like if you're talking to an attractive woman, guaranteed there are other niggas lined up to talk to her. Like the shit I put on my story was the saddest, grossest shit I ever seen. Where these two women were in the gas station trying to get gas, and they were swarmed by 15 niggas who wouldn't let the bitches breathe because they wanted to talk to her. Like, oh, yup, you just fucked up. You entered a circle full of pimps. Don't act like you ain't never been called a bitch before. I don't know where they were from.
Pimps.
Don't act like you ain't never been called a bitch before. Yeah, we gonna get you. I'm like, yo, it was gross. I'm like, yo, niggas act like they never seen a woman before. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, they just got out of jail type shit. Like, it's their first time seeing an actual attractive female, so they're swarming her, not letting her breathe and shit like that. So like, niggas can't move with that kind of energy. That shit is gross. But as far as competition, I don't try to compete. But if I'm in a competition, or like an unknown competition, and I'm in the lead, fuck it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Better
you think
fuck it,
you're in
right?
the lead and you're not in the lead.
Depends what game you're playing.
Yeah.
If you ain't trying to make that your girl, you winning.
Right? I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Depending on what you're trying to do with that situation, yeah.
Have you ever like unknowingly found out who it was?
Yeah. It was you, nigga.
Shit, all of a sudden you just said, "Bop."
Yeah, actually, I did at one point, but like I said, in the end, I walked out. I won basically.
No, you snuffed him.
Nah.
Nah, you fucked the bitch.
I mean, just found somebody better, and then she ended up with something worse. That was all.
Bars, because
Talk
I know
that
what that
shit.
shit is. I could do a rap genius for that.
What
Yeah,
happened?
that's wild.
That's funny as fuck. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
It's crazy like that.
This thing, alright, never mind.
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but
Nah.
You should. You were there.
what?
I think we're talking about different things now.
I know what
I know what you're talking
but
about.
I'm not talking about that.
I know. I think I know what you're talking about, though.
I remember another one.
After the pod conversations.
I remember that one. That was funny.
Nah.
That shit was hilarious.
Nah.
You gonna tell me nah? I'm laughing now.
The listeners are confused.
Yes. No context.
Yeah, it's inside jokes. I don't give a fuck.
If it ain't on the pod, it didn't happen.
That's facts. What if it was somebody famous?
Would I compete?
No, would you care? Would it matter?
Wait, am I competing with someone famous or I'm trying to get someone famous?
You're competing with somebody famous.
I'm competing with somebody famous. They have the advantage as far as it comes to like money and like
Nigga, they won.
popularity. No. 'Cause at the end of the day, them niggas could be complete assholes.
Yeah.
But the reason why people fuck with me is because I'm like very genuine. I'm like super straight up and honest and like, nigga, I'm me. I don't try to be anybody I'm not. So that's the thing with a lot of celebrities looking from the outside, and a lot of them are characters or caricatures of themselves and shit like that. Like they portray to be a specific way, and sometimes people ain't trying to deal with that shit. And we see women complain about they finally being with this nigga that
He's
they
an
always,
asshole.
and he's an asshole. This nigga
And they
crazy.
go right back to the next
Because
asshole.
it's stupid. They have their own agendas. They're playing their own game at the
Right.
same time. But
Yeah.
sometimes I don't know if they actually want these niggas. It's cool to do something nice like fly to fucking Aruba or some shit like that on a first date, which is wild. But they do it because it's like, oh,
Got money.
yeah, this
It's a
nigga
hell
got
of a
money.
first
But
date.
at the end of the day, a lot of them niggas ain't as genuine as a regular nigga like Joe. So what I'm saying is, women, get you a Joe, nigga. I'm right here.
Or Jahim.
Tell him.
This is where this has gone.
You know what this reminds me of? Like, for example, I always thought it was a joke when you talk about competing for love, the fact that you got to know every single woman or male on a show like The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, For the Love of Ray J.
Every single dating show,
every
Flavor of
single
Love, I Love New York.
You can't tell me I don't love you because I can't beat this nigga in a relay race. You know what I mean? Like, why are we doing challenges to prove that I love you? Are you fucking kidding me? You swear to God that this dumb nigga...
Yeah, that's how you'd be on a reality
Yeah,
show.
like, yeah.
Like, pan the
With the
camera over to the
camera,
tongue.
it's like-
You can't tell me that this nigga love you more than... Nigga, I know your favorite color.
Cut the fucking camera, son.
Deal, bitch.
He start crying.
This nigga don't even know your real name.
Nah, man, just cut the fucking camera, man.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
You voted me out, the fuck?
nigga, I know what size shoes you wear, bitch. Like,
But all right, but that's I
I
guess
know
that
what
was,
your insides look like, bitch.
I seen the pictures.
nah. But would y'all feel some type of way if the dude you lost to was corny?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a corny celebrity or
No,
just,
just corny in
Like a
general.
corny nigga and shit
Especially if he's not rich and famous. Oh my god.
So, question: when you lose in that competition, have we ever lost?
Have I ever lost?
Have we ever lost?
Cornier dude.
You weren't the victor.
Yeah.
You nigga not busting that pussy, nigga.
If I lost to a cornball, I ain't lose. Bitch, if you like corny dudes,
She should have liked you, yeah.
no. I ain't for you then.
True.
But have I ever... Everybody loses. You can sit here and tell me y'all got every crush you've ever had?
No,
No.
absolutely not. I was too shy. Nigga, my favorite
Yeah.
crushes come from the train. And my rule is not to holler at a bitch on the train. At a woman on the
Which
train.
train?
Oh,
Try the 4 train.
Well, they fuck on the 6 train, so that's why I'll be
I
on
thought you
there.
meant
Sometimes
something
I
else.
enjoy ride that shit. That's
I
no
wasn't
clip.
talking.
Yeah, I
I
know.
wasn't.
You on the 6 train?
I wasn't talking about no MTA.
I know what train you're talking about. That train happens on the 6 train, though. I don't know if you've seen the clips or not. They always coming from the Bronx. They always wearing Yankee hats.
Yeah,
yeah, they be fucking and fighting on that stream.
Are you the only dude in the
And
Bronx
whoa,
rocking that
They
right
be
now?
throwing hands while she riding this nigga.
Nah.
Like 2 other dudes in that.
Yeah?
scene. Yeah.
How you hit her with the reverse cowgirl roundhouse?
Have you networked with them?
Just because we got the same.
They got a
hat on.
squad.
Huh?
It's him, Ghost, and
What are you talking about?
If you could have a theme music right now, would it be Classic Man? Just walking down the block?
Nah, it
I'm
would
a
be
classic man.
What you gonna call the crew? The Basquiat
Oh,
boys?
shit.
Yeah.
damn,
If
you get
you
home.
What?
I said you gonna call the crew the Basquiat boys?
Is that on your Tinder profile?
What? If
Bronx
you're nasty,
excellence?
I should put that on.
Yo, that's perfect. Cause like when they come to your profile and that's
I
just
bet you if I
playing.
put "if you ain't nasty, don't add me," I'd get more likes.
So what are you waiting for?
I'll do it after the or holla at me.
That's genius, son.
I mean Bronx excellence.
Instead of Brent finds his Bronx excellence.
No, that would be my theme song though.
I mean that you letting them know straight off, straight up. Like yo, if you ain't nasty, don't swipe right, bitch. Like
I mean, I feel they would respect it because they put shit like that on their profile too. So.
right.
They all front.
So question. Here's the real question. What does it mean to be nasty?
You gotta eat ass.
No way. For real?
It's more than that.
More.
No, but he's asking. He asked. Brent Weiss is asking her if you ain't nasty, don't at me. So
Oh, she gotta lick balls.
Nah, I mean is you can do a lot of nasty.
What if his shit version of nasty is his ass ain't getting eat?
I mean, I'm not getting my ass.
I'm just saying.
Nigga says his ass getting eaten.
Nah, I wouldn't.
See, that's what that 10% do. Niggas get dyslexia.
I wouldn't go that far.
His ass eating you. He's like that nigga on King of the Hill.
Stop saying, oh, damn, man. If I knew somebody had
Yo, that's
I knew that
what's
nigga
the name?
everywhere. So.
Joe Pesci in Home Alone. He used to be like every time he busts his ass.
Yeah.
He's like a cartoon character.
Joe Pesci is. I want a statue of Joe Pesci
Where the fuck you put in
in
that?
the living room.
The whole thing was like
A statue?
a Home Alone Joe Pesci.
Which one?
It don't matter.
The one
Pesci's
from
a legend.
Goodfellas with the fucking
Casino.
terrible ass wig.
Casino is. What's the? He was in Godfather, right?
No,
No.
What's
Goodfellas. He was in
Goodfellas? All right,
Goodfellas.
yeah.
Oh man. All right, so
Was he never? Was he ever like the Penguin in Batman? Was that
he
him?
should have been.
Yeah, right.
Danny DeVito was.
Danny
DeVito. that's
Oh,
what-
Danny
yeah.
DeVito.
Yeah.
I want to see them in like a celebrity
fight.
death match.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that happened. I think that was one of them.
nah, I would have remembered that thing.
DeVito versus Pesci. They should have. They
Yo,
could have made that so much better than it
They
was.
took it
don't
off
know
the
if
cable.
I don't know if it was
Like-
real, but it was in a boys' bathroom in one high school where behind like the sink in the mirror there was like a shrine for Danny DeVito.
That's
I
probably
don't know
real.
if it was real. It was a news report about it though.
That's probably
He said,
real.
and behind the mirror, it's a shrine of Danny DeVito. I'm like, what the fuck is
That's
this?
exactly how the newscasters sound.
Yeah. It's a shrine of Danny DeVito. I'm like, what the fuck? Shit, that crazy.
If Celebrity Deathmatch was on like HBO, it would be so much better. Or like YouTube or something.
I think Danny
Like,
DeVito
get
said
a-
fuck Justin Bieber too. He wants to fight.
Oh,
Probably.
no.
Yeah, that shit wild.
All right, so still staying on the I guess
Crush
relationship. Yeah, Crush Group. That's a good one. Well, I guess I'll switch. But what's the longest y'all ever had a crush on somebody?
Is this?
'Cause we were
real
talking
life or
about-
celebrity crush.
Like real life, like actual like somebody that you'd met and like have a possibility of
Shit.
dating.
One school year.
Did
I used to have a train crush. I would get on the same exact train car
I had a train crush.
just so I can see her every single time. Cause we would take once I did it like by the third time I realized she's always on the train at this time. When I'm trying to get out the door to make sure I'm at
That's
that
starting to
same-
sound like some like you shit though.
Yeah.
And I used to do the same shit too.
Nigga, you had a crush. This nigga Joe had a
Yeah.
crush.
Oh my god.
I want that shit.
That's the
back.
longest though, a year.
Really?
Yeah.
You've never had a crush on someone more than a year. You never had like a high school crush that lasted all 4 years.
Not in my high school. Not in our high school.
Man, I must be bugging. I've liked some bitches for like 15 years.
Ooh,
No, I'm not saying it. But,
nigga, holler now. What the fuck you waiting for?
15 years though, but then were you
Like, I've been-
planning?
huh?
We gonna put-
It's either like they were in a relationship, I've been in a
Oh,
relationship.
so you would just plot? Okay, I see where this
This
is going
nigga's
now.
wild.
I know.
Time out, because we're not about to do this. Y'all never been plotting on another chick while y'all been in a relationship?
No, that's called cheating.
That's not cheating.
What the?
Plotting is cheating now?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Is plotting
Thinking about
cheating?
it. You're thinking about it.
Thinking about
no,
it.
So
it's
what's
not,
your-
not really,
Huh?
but the
What's
thing
your
is like,
plan?
My plan
Well-
is to break up with my girl and go holler at this girl.
that's
She's-
the thing.
Whoa.
Yeah, then that's pushing it now.
How's
You're
that pushing
ODing.
it? That's
'Cause you
not
knew you
cheating.
were-
I'm not cheating. I'm gonna break up with her.
But it's still like you're basically you knew what you was
That's
gonna do from the
disrespect.
begin with.
How is that disrespectful?
Even if it's not cheating, that's disrespectful.
Let's make this a clip.
No.
But that's a good question.
Well, the thing is, then why would you be with her if you knew you were gonna break up with her? Well, it's like that was like a backup plan, just
Nah.
like if she.
I didn't know I was gonna break up with her. That's the thing.
But you were planning before that.
All right.
No, I was plotting once I did it.
Someone's not getting himself in trouble.
I wasn't plotting before I was in
This
a
nigga's
relationship. No. I'm not in a relationship now.
I don't know, but so do you still have that same crush? Do you still have that same crush?
He said,
No,
"Yeah,
it's
I'm
not
out."
same, but it's a lot of crushes.
Oh yeah. So how many crushes do you have at once? Me, I'll just be like on one. I think.
Nah, you're wilding.
No, because I've had like a celebrity crush.
I have my celebrity crush in my real
I'm not considering celebrity crushes right now. I'm talking about like people you know.
Oh, okay.
I've crushed on a couple women at the same time.
I have one. No, I haven't now. But
I had a train crush too while in high school. One with a crush on someone else. So like, yeah.
yeah, train crushes were a thing, and my rule is not to...
Did you ever get her name?
No.
I did.
Never extend... I don't even know her voice, nigga.
I had a couple of those.
Here's the thing. I seen like a post on Instagram. You know how they do how it started versus how... Some nigga in New York, I believe, yeah. Last week, I seen a post where it was like some guy, they were both on a train, guy and a girl, train platform together, got in the same cart. He ended up writing, like, yo, I think you're really cute. If you like me back, call this number. She called the number. They're connected. They're in a relationship now. I think that's pretty smooth. I don't know if that'll work. But at this point, what do you have to lose? A no is a no is a no. You know what I mean? Like, before, I would be afraid of saying, getting rejected like that. But, nigga, I think that could be smooth. Like, clarity is a thing. Like, if I give it a shit, and I don't hear from her in 5 days, I know what it is, nigga.
Yeah. Have you ever progressively...
I see him sending my sister to beat her ass.
Have you ever progressively found out more about your crush before even speaking to them?
Yeah.
Like over time? Mm-hmm. Like one time, like especially my train crush, I knew before I even ever spoke to the train crush, I found... I seen her mom's on the train with her.
Was her mom's hot?
Nah. I mean... Nah, I was. I mean,
fuck the mom?
Yeah, like, yeah. Oh shit! No, the mom's gotta be hot for you to fuck the daughter. That's wild.
No.
All right, so, I found out her name before even knew it, like speaking to her too.
Oh, she was listening.
No, not even. It's just that one day she had one of those
tag?
school projects. You know, the school board science projects, and her name was on the back of the science board.
You looked her up?
I didn't look her up, but I just knew her name. You thirsty?
Wow, continue.
No, I didn't look her up.
Yeah, I had a point.
How am I gonna look up someone off their first name?
See, what was her name?
Gabriella.
Oh, I thought it was like Alessandra or some shit like that. Some unique shit.
What the fuck? What kind of automatic impression? Oh, I thought she had a fucking exotic name.
I know your type.
What? I only fucking you if you have an exotic name. Svetlana. Come here, Svetlana, and sit on this lap.
I forgot what the...
You know what's crazy? I was so shy, like, even when I was a teenager in, like, summer camp. There was a lot of people who had crushes on me, but I was, like, in cootie phase still, you know.
In high school?
You know, you're right.
I wasn't in high school. I was, like, teenager.
Junior high? I know
like,
I went through the exact same shit.
So, like, a lot of people in summer camp had, like, crushes on me and shit. Like, even the older girls like me, like, oh, you're so cute with your peanut head.
With the what?
Peanut head. And they would like grab the back of my head. I'm like, oh. And then one girl, she was one of the first ones that I ever came across that had like tits. Cause we were like, yeah. So she would like hug me. I'm like,
oh,
you so cute with your peanut head.
Yeah. I used to feel insecure until they started complimenting me. I'm like, oh shit, this is the wave.
I had a group. There was a group of chicks back in middle school that had a crush on me before I was.
A group of them?
Yeah, I found that all out in one night too. It was crazy.
What? You took it down in one night?
I didn't take any of them down. That was before I was like.
You know, when I think about it, I'm like, yo, I remember being in junior high school. Niggas was dead ass talking about they were fucking.
Yeah, there's people fucking in junior
Y'all
high.
niggas is wildin'.
OD.
In like 6th grade, yeah.
Yeah, especially now, stories I hear, man.
Yeah, like niggas said they were fucking, and nigga, we're 13.
I wasn't fucking at 13.
Nigga, I wasn't either.
I ain't fucking now.
Nigga, I was scared of busting off. Like, I was watching porn, but not jerking up to the shit back then.
8th grade was for me.
What?
It was trash looking back on it, but
what?
I lost my virginity at
Who
the end of 8th grade. Well, we're gonna put it. What do you mean? Who fucked me?
Yeah.
You gonna put the name out? No, you wildin'. You wildin'. You wildin'. What are you wildin' for? Alright. Anyways.
You wild.
I'm shocked that I've only had crushes for such short.
No, I would.
Nah.
Well, first I didn't even
Niggas
answer.
said 15 years and didn't do shit though.
Who said I didn't say I didn't do shit?
You did.
When did I say that?
You said you were plotting. That's it.
Oh, my bad.
Did you do shit?
Not yet.
Wait till you have the same crush.
Huh? I have a couple of the same crushes.
Can you say one?
No.
Nah.
No. I ain't
Off
saying none
air?
of them. No. No.
Why
Not even off air?
Oh, off air? Oh, no, probably not.
That's probably one of y'all then. That's crazy.
Nah, that's OP.
Why can't you tell us off air?
It's none of your business.
Then why'd you?
Why'd you bring it up?
Huh?
See, that's why I walked off because I don't want any part of that shit.
He put the headphones on too. He
Yeah, he
definitely
ain't trying to hear
don't
this
want
shit.
us to
Nah.
What about you? Do you have any crushes? And what's the longest your crush been?
Well, usually it wouldn't last that long because then I find another girl I'd crush.
Yeah,
on.
right.
No, but I'm saying, but you don't stop liking the other girl. Like you find a girl.
You
Yeah,
could get
a
over
bunch of
them.
Yeah, like especially if
I mean,
if I
it's
see that they
not
have
like
a-
it's been 15 years consecutive.
Yeah,
I've just known
yeah.
the person for 15 years.
I know what you mean. For example, I like bartenders, like fucking what's her name? Christina
man,
from
this
Bob
nigga's
Bar.
like-
I have a crush on her a little bit.
On who?
Christina from Bob Bar,
He was
nigga.
about to fight.
Nah.
I had a crush on Shorty
no,
from.
No. Nah, you ain't doing that.
Nigga, I remember back when he didn't even like Asian. I got it. I'll take it from here.
And that brings us to the end of this week's episode.
No, I remember I had a crush on what's the name too. We both had a crush on her. The bartender at Tap Room.
I remember
And
we
she
both
said she
found
was
out.
lesbian.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I remember I
we
cried.
were talking about sex the whole time. And she's like, yeah, I eat pussy. I'm like, you tore through so many coasters that day.
We were talking about getting head or some shit. Nigga
Yeah,
was
well,
like, yeah, she don't be sucking it right?
so his face.
Nah, man,
no. Tearing through.
Yeah. Nah, I feel your pain, man. I hear you. She don't be listening. And that's why I be cheating.
This is why I didn't want to be on this shit, man. The niggas putting each
I
other
don't know
shit
what
on
I
blast,
did
Like,
to deserve that.
What?
I mean, you're good
Anyways.
now, man. You're single. You ain't in a relationship now. I mean, it might be over for the next 2 years. For you.
I got my scoop. It's
I
very
had one more.
simple.
I had one more.
Okay.
I'll probably save this. I don't think.
No, go. We here.
All right. I wanted to ask
Yeah,
if
man.
y'all have ever gotten back with someone y'all had been with before.
No. Quick answer, no.
That's an easy answer, nigga. Nah.
Oh, all right. So it's no for everybody.
Not really.
All right. So I want to ask this again when it happens.
Okay.
So it's bound to happen.
All right. So here's my scoop.
You don't think you'd ever fuck the same girl twice? Like,
Well, you
in
ruined
different-
it for him
How?
just now. You were supposed to.
Expose who?
Nigga didn't even know.
Expose who? How?
Well, anyway, here's my scoop. Do women run train on men?
I wish. Where the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
that's a simple question.
Yo, if you know about these shits, let me know.
And if so, would y'all let women run a train on you?
Hold on.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
No,
hold
no,
on.
no, no,
I was
no,
gonna
no,
say,
no,
yeah, I was gonna say,
We
hold
don't
on.
talk about that shit on
Hold
this
on.
No
podcast.
penetration on your end. They,
No, I'm fucking all of them, yeah.
like it's like 6 girls. Like, oh shit, get in the room. We gonna take turns with you.
I'm getting like a Gatorade and like a Viagra.
I feel like they wouldn't take turns. I feel like it'd all be at once.
Yeah.
No, I feel like it'd be more of an orgy rather than
So
running
here's
the
the
train
thing.
on.
The
Because dudes would not want to run the same at the same. Like there's a whole thing that they don't want to do it at the same
No, some
time.
niggas do
They
it.
want no,
And
no,
why
no,
y'all
no. They
going
are.
the same road? I'm like-
Nah, that's him. I'm like punching him like. Nah,
You punching who?
I'm punching him like get the fuck out.
While you're naked?
Get the fuck out this hole. It's mine.
Nah, besides the dudes that don't want to cross sword. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, people because dudes would rather just wait till it's over. That's why they run a train on them. Women probably don't just fuck it.
Nah, some
they'll-
niggas be like, yo, that's my bro. We
No,
we
that
ain't
ain't my
gay.
bro.
Yeah. No, some niggas are like that. They'll you know what I mean? They'll fuck the same chick, same ho- I'm not saying hoe, but like
Oh,
Same hoe though. But yeah, so if women said, yo, 6 women said, yo, get in the room, we got you. Y'all proceed with the train running? What if they ugly? It's part of the train though. You gonna just like
They're all ugly?
not all, maybe
No,
like
so yeah.
maybe 6 of them, 2 of them pretty.
I'm in there.
It's what if they all ugly?
No, 2 of them pretty, 4 ugly. 6 girls.
Yeah, I'm not.
You? Do you feel like
I can't even fathom that happening, so it's hard for me to even
take your time and think about it.
I mean, you can't.
What is it? The first 2 bad ones at first. You gotta hit the first one that's bad.
Look, man,
run
I'm
through a
hitting all
couple other ugly ones
Look,
before
if
you get to the next
I
one.
have my eyes open, a pretty one. The other one, I'm just like, oh.
I just can't even fathom that happened in the first place for me to realize what I would do in that situation.
Look, man,
They can participate.
I'm making all their days.
All right. Do you feel like you've been taken advantage of when bitches run a train on you?
No.
Like they hitting their homies.
You
up
saying
like, yo,
you
we
saying
just bodied
did you
this-
as if that shit happened?
I said,
so-
would you?
You said did you?
All right,
but
would you?
I don't know.
Or they hitting their homegirls like, yo, we just bodied this nigga.
I feel like most guys wouldn't even care. He's like,
They take a,
Look at him.
you like laid
You
out.
Yo, we just bodied this nigga.
yeah, but think about it. If a girl did that to you, would you care? Like you just laid out, you bust like. How many nuts?
I feel like I've been taken advantage of a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I got my nut off, but damn.
I know 6 on 1, son. If you held strong for 6,
Took the selfie.
that's a badge.
You butt naked. You just like. Oh,
You get an Xbox
shit.
achievement.
You
for
lay it
that
down
one.
like Stephen Hawking and shit.
That's
You
like
laid down-
that's like a double OT victory. You know what I'm saying?
Did take a selfie of me. I'm posing.
You played 48 plus the OT. Whoo! Triple double.
Yo, we just bodied this nigga.
Who got the W though?
So they saying they call their girls or their other girls? They're like, yo, we
Yo,
bodied. Oh, we
We
won
just
next.
bodied this nigga. What's his rates?
That'd be some shit.
All right.
What's his rates? You charged?
That'd be funny.
My turn. I guess. Are you ready?
I had a serious
Well, that's
one.
a-
I had a serious
Oh.
one, but I don't want to do it no more.
I feel you.
I'm gonna think of something else.
All right, I'll go through mine. Damn, I got like a couple here, but I'll go because it's
Wait, where's
Yeah.
Jacob?
he's in
Is
Taking
it still
pictures of
recording?
birds. Yeah.
so because it's election time of the year. Obviously we've talked about how every fucking platform and shit are going over about like we need you to vote and this shit and that and stuff like that. But now I'm starting to see those types of people take it to a different platform, and I've seen the
Porn.
no, not that. But I've seen them do it through rap. Like telling you to vote through a rap song. It's multiple people too that I've seen, and it just I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way. Probably not. I cannot stand any type of educational rap, like any type of like
Any type?
in the sense where it's like the only point of it is to like educate or like non like any sort of like blending of culture. If it's like just straight up vote and this and that and whatnot, like I can't. I think it's cringeworthy.
Have you? I was like, I came across like a playlist of all the like
Conscious rap.
"We Are the World" type songs.
But yeah,
Like, and then what's it called? What's Going On? The 9/11 remix came on. Does that count in that category? Because I think that song is fire. That song is. Have you heard it recently?
no,
It aged well, and it's actually good.
no. This is just.
We're gonna listen to it right after
It's
this.
not like any type of like. It's hard for to explain, but like I'm comparing it more to like a Schoolhouse Rock or like a or like a Drunk History type of like skit where they just wasn't there like presidential battle raps or some shit like that.
Jokes though.
Like no, I know, but any type of shit like that. No, some shit like this isn't really even jokes anymore because they're how overly abundant people are telling people to vote. I've seen people like to try and turn it to like a trap song, and it just is the most cringeworthy shit.
Yeah. I remember.
Can y'all stop it?
I remember the Obama, the Millie remix of Obama. When he won, they were blasting that shit for weeks.
But that was a. I felt that was different. Yeah, but that's like a. But that was like a. But that was still kind of like a joke, though. That was still kind of like a joke, though.
Yeah.
Like people that are like overly serious about making like an educational hip hop like song or video or whatever, stop it. Like I don't know. I think it's cringeworthy. I would never.
I feel like
it's very like Schoolhouse Rock type shit, and like that. There was a time and place for Schoolhouse Rock. Like
I feel like if I took the time, I can figure out one that I actually enjoy, but I can't think.
There's no like. Well, there's educational shit put in regular hip hop songs, but it's not like in your face. The lyrics are that, or like they'll it's like there's a difference, but when it's just like straight up like go vote, no joke type shit like that. I don't know. Yeah, that's one. There's more than that, but yeah, that shit is just the most cringeworthy shit I've ever seen, and I don't want to see no fucking like regular ass politic doing some shit like that. Like politician, not politic.
Well,
politician.
look at Kanye West. He's a fucking whole rapper.
But he was a rapper before this bullshit. But whatever. I'm not. I can't even compare him to that because he's the only person doing some shit like that. But yeah, I just find any type of educational like shit like that the most cringeworthy shit. Y'all need to stop.
I agree. I'm not the biggest fan of conscious rap, to be honest. But
Really?
I like bars, but
That's different though. That's when the whole song is like.
No, we understand.
It depends on.
I didn't know you didn't like conscious rap. I thought you were too dope boy.
But that wasn't all conscious rap.
It was mostly. Mostly.
Just because they were backpackers, that doesn't make it conscious. Like I don't consider Wale conscious rap.
Nigga, Wale's conscious as fuck.
No, but
He's a fucking poet.
But he was talking about women.
He was talking about women poetically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about more like political messages.
Political. That's not.
Like I'm talking like fucking what's this dude's name? Immortal Technique.
Oh no, that's super. See, Immortal Technique, his music is kind of dark though. You're talking about like MF Doom. Do you like MF Doom?
Certain songs. I like MF Doom to be honest.
But he's very conscious.
It wasn't.
Sky Zoo.
Alright, so I guess it's political.
Okay.
Political. We're talking
rap,
conscious versus political. I don't like political.
Like Murs and shit like that.
Murs is political too?
Yeah.
I don't think
conscious
so.
As shit.
But that's not political. I fuck with Murs.
Nigga, he's all about that shit.
It's hard to describe what I'm talking about.
I never. Fiasco.
That's where I draw the line.
He talks a lot about politics, but he does it in a creative.
I also don't care for his recent like political stance shit. Not his stance itself, but like the music that he's been putting out.
Who?
Lupe.
You a hater?
I guess.
But then I like Lil Baby's like Black Lives Matter song.
Because you don't know what he's saying.
No, that shit is hard.
Because you don't know what he's saying.
I understood everything.
What did he say?
A lot of shit. Okay. Is that your scoop?
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna do like the serious one, but this is probably the only day I can because it's relevant. I wanted to talk about Save Our Stages. Like the National Independent Venue Association represents a lot of the places we go to for concerts, comedy clubs, shows, shit like that. It's Save Our Stages Fest right now, this weekend. So from October 16th to 18th, they're doing a bunch of virtual streams of shows and stuff. Mad artists performing.
Shows? What kind of shows?
Like virtual streaming shows. So like
music or like
music. Depending on, there's a couple different. I think this week is like the big music one. They've done a couple of different like of these kinds of shows where different artists are performing and streaming at different venues. They're raising money for the National Independent Venue Association to help relieve some of these places. So if you're interested and you want to support the cause, you can visit the website, check out the streams or whatever is going on October 16th through the 18th. They got like YG, Major Lazer, The Roots, Foo Fighters, Lumineers, bunch of people. And you can support. You can set up a one-time payment, monthly, whatever, to help keep a lot of these places open. Because honestly, we don't know when the next time we're ever going to be allow for these sorts of big gatherings, like for concerts, shows,
theater.
As of now,
theater, just
2021.
Like the date keeps getting pushed back more and more. You know, and it's something important to me. So if you want to help out the community, check out National Association of Independent Venues.
Bet. I thought it was gonna be depressing, but it wasn't.
No, it's just
I was scared.
no, it's just you know, help keep our venues alive, help comedy clubs, help concerts.
Bet.
If you ever want to get back to that shit, you know, shit is rough.
Gene, you got something to say?
Honestly, I mean, again, I guess for having me be on this show, I guess because of the hat, because
we didn't have you on because of the hat.
Nah, but just I don't know, through this
I
time,
like to think the hat.
just keep supporting each other through this COVID
This
time.
bullshit, yeah,
this bullshit,
facts.
and women stop fronting. Like, if you ain't nasty, don't have me.
Now, if you ain't nasty, don't at me. That's a fact.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it, man. I mean, just keep supporting each other through this time and keep shit moving. Pretty much it. And yeah, if you ain't nasty, don't ask me.
Straight up.
All right. I guess on that note,
Cheers.